All right. Knockout game. The last time we did a World Cup knockout game, we played against the Dutch. We had Greg Berhalter in charge, and it was not pretty. It was not good. The United States has not defeated a European side in a World Cup since 2002 when we defeated Portugal. We haven't won a knockout round since 2002. Okay? Both of those. Both of those we haven't done. Beat a European team and win a knockout round. It's been 24 years. 24 years. It's unbelievable. And the starting 11 to face Bosnia is out. I'm going to talk about Bosnia. I'm going to talk about the LA reporter that was bullied by the Bosnians. We're going to talk about Senegal and the incredible bottle job that we just witnessed, right? Anyone watched the Senegal game? It was an unbelievable bottle job. It was one of the most incredible bottle jobs I've seen in my life from the Senegalese national team. Seriously. But everyone, as you tune in, make sure to drop a like in the stream. I got here my energy drink. I'm getting ready for the live watch along here. It's weird. I am a little nervous for this game, but at the same time, I'm like very confident. When I saw the lineup, that's what's on screen right now. We're going to talk about that. Let me get a sip of the energy drink. Saying I had money on Senegal. Well, Church of Petrol, so did I. And they were up 2-0. We'll talk about Senegal here in a second because Belgium just defeated them in extra time. So going on here, the starting 11 is the exact same we had to face Paraguay, which to me was our best game, right? The Paraguay game. And the interesting thing about that game is we were told Paraguay was not good, right? When we went online and we were talking about the United States defeated Paraguay 4-1, most of the comments we would get would be, it's just Paraguay, right? That's what we would continuously get. It's just Paraguay. Well, Paraguay advanced out of the group. They beat Turkey. They tied Australia, and they defeated Germany on penalty shootouts. And Germany had never lost on a penalty shootout in World Cup history, and Paraguay did so. So when everyone was trying to convince us that defeating Paraguay 4-1 was nothing, it's a load of crap. That was one heck of a performance from the U.S. men's national team. It was an incredible performance from the U.S. men's national team. And this was the lineup that we put out for that game, right? This was the lineup. Matt Freese on goal, Tim Ream, Chris Richards, and Alex Freeman as the back three. Anthony Robinson, Tyler Adams. Well, Anthony Robinson on the left wing back, Dest as the right wing back, Tyler Adams as a central defensive midfielder. I guess Tillman also as a central defensive midfielder or central midfielder. McKennie as an attacking mid, Pulisic as an attacking mid, and Balogun up top, right? And then going through the tactics board here, when we have the ball, obviously Des pushes high up the field. A-Rob does as well. So it kind of looks something like this. Tillman also goes up here. Pulisic sometimes drifts wide. Sometimes we look something like this, and then Freeman even moves a bit higher. Sometimes when we have the ball, we look something like this. And ultimately, this is the key to win the game today. And I'm sure Pochettino knows the key to win the game today. Every time we lose the ball, we have a lot of guys high up the field, and we have a high line, right? Ultimately, you need a counter press, and you need a counter press good. We lose the ball here where Dest is. McKennie has the counter press. Dest, Tillman, Freeman, you counter press the heck out of the Bosnian players so they cannot counterattack. Okay? So they cannot counterattack. Ultimately, that's the starting 11 for the United States. Let me go through a few of the super chats, and then we'll talk about the LA reporter. Pete should be here soon. Let's see what the super chats here have to say. Thoughts on Brian Reynolds to Ron's. Guys, I saw that it looks like it's confirmed. Good for him. I don't rate him very highly, but I hope he does well. And if he does, he'll be another option for the right back position for the United States. But I don't know much about Ron's, right? It's not a team that I follow closely. And I haven't followed Brian Reynolds for quite some time. He was a very promising player coming out of the Dallas Academy. Went to Roma in Italy. Didn't do too well. Hopefully he's bouncing back now and plays in a top 5 league and does very well. It's an interesting move to say the least. Jeff Carey, Spicy Jeff, saying, I'm very nervous. Been baking cookies all day in the nude. So when you're nervous, you bake cookies naked. And then Colina said, sweet and gay, go USA. Sweet and gay. What? Cubo Maker, we're here. I love you all. Let's go. So Cubo Maker. Again, guys, in the chat, why don't we do this? Put in the chat there your score predictions. Score predictions for this game. Coke Zero saying, I can't find Bosnia in a map. Let's look up Bosnia. Let's look up Bosnia on a map. Bosnia map. It's actually not just Bosnia, guys. It's Bosnia and Herzegovina, something like that. We're facing two countries today. We're facing Bosnia and Herzegovina. Look, we found the map. So it's actually quite interesting because as you can see, like Croatia, they wouldn't let Bosnia have a beach. So when you look down the map, you can see that Croatia just took the entire coast. Like Bosnia has no beaches because of Croatia, Pete. Pete just left. He's here and he's gone. But now you all know where Bosnia is on the map. You can see Italy right there. Everyone can see Bosnia on a map. It's very important to know your geography, people. Hey, Pete, how you doing? Throat not doing good?
Really bad sore throat today, so I'm going to try to push through this one. But
did you just wake up with it?
I had an event that went very late last night, and I think all the streams I've been doing has put a lot of pressure on my throat.
You know Spicy Jeff is going to send a super chat saying you two spent the night together, right? After you said that.
He's going to say something for sure.
Yeah, he's ready. The throat goat. Well, he clearly isn't the throat goat if his throat is sore. Saying, what happened to Jonathan Gomez, Jogo? Is he in like Greece or something?
Second division of Spain.
Okay, so he's didn't ever live up to the expectation. Maybe he'll come to MLS and do okay, or Liga MX. But guys, that's the Bosnia map, so everyone can knows where Bosnia is. Pete, do you want me? I was going to talk very quickly about the journalist or the reporter from LA that got bullied, but if you want to, I can put the starting 11 first. Do you want to talk about that? What do you prefer?
Sure.
Starting 11? So I already gave my opinion on the starting 11. It's the same that faced Paraguay, which to me was our best performance in the World Cup. And I do want to say this again now that you're here. People told us, Pete, when we beat Paraguay 4-1, I got so many comments. It's just Paraguay. I kept hearing that. It's just Paraguay. They went on after to beat Turkey 1-0.
With the man down.
With the man down in the second half. They tied Australia 0-0, which is a tough team to score on. And then they went on to knock out Germany on penalty shootouts, right? So it's not just Paraguay, right? Paraguay is definitely not a shit team. We can all agree on that.
No, they're definitely not. They also got better throughout the tournament. Like they didn't play well against us. But it's not just it's not just Paraguay for sure. It is a very good team, and they deserve that win against Germany. You know.
Starting 11, is there anything you would have changed? I think this is more or less what I would go with. I don't think
this is clearly our starting 11. It's kind of wild how nobody even comes close, actually, to breaking into this starting 11. It shows you how bad our depth is, right?
Yeah, it's funny. There's not a single position here looking at this starting 11 where you can say someone, it's like 50-50.
Maybe the only one that might have a case is Trusty, but he doesn't have Reem's passing range. And to be fair to Reem, he hasn't been bad at this World Cup. He seems to be turning back the clock. Let's hope he keeps that going because we badly need it.
Well, I guess we could also argue goalkeeper, right?
I mean, Matt Turner did not look very convincing against Turkey either.
But this guy hasn't done anything so far. We don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to judge Freese. He really didn't have much to do in those first two games. It would have been kind of nice to see him against Turkey and see if he could have stopped any of those goals.
Yeah, but ultimately, I think the overall starting 11 here, there's absolutely no position here right now that is even debatable. I know some people go back and start debating like Balogun with Pepe. They love that debate, and we kept saying it's not a debate, guys. Pepe's a good player, and he will be useful for the U.S. for many, many years, and he's a fantastic backup to Balogun. Now, Balogun is more comparable to Pulisic than Pepe to Balogun. Like, I don't know right now who is our best player. It's pretty close between Pulisic and Balogun. I still give it to Pulisic, but it might just be because he's been around with us for so long. but I don't think the gap is really big between those two. It's almost the same.
We did look very different when Pulisic came on against Turkey, and we looked very different between Australia and Paraguay as well, right? Like we played well, but we didn't have the same attacking thrust that we had with Pulisic on the field. So I still give it to Pulisic.
So now let's just, since we have plenty of time still and we have time to kill, which by the way, Pete, you missed yesterday. I did the, what's the name, the Mexico stream. And when I started the stream, I knew there was a weather delay, but I thought it was like 10 minutes. So I went live like 10 minutes before the game. As soon as I went live, it came out like 5 minutes later. The game was 1 hour delayed. I had
I was keeping track of it on my phone. I was like, oh no, TAC is screwed.
We went through comments of Mexico fans that were pissed off about me like complaining about them doing the fireworks with Ecuador. Can they do it? Sure, but I was just like, not in the World Cup or whatever. We had to go through my Pokemon card collection because we didn't have what to do. So, but anyhow, we can go through the games of the World Cup soon. We'll talk about Mexico, talk about Senegal's incredible bottle job, but Abigail Velez, she apologized to the Bosnian fans a few days ago. She's an LA reporter that was making silly jokes. She said that she couldn't point to Bosnia in the map and she didn't care to find out, blah, blah, blah. If you go back, there was also a video about her calling Turkey a Thanksgiving dish or something.
That one to me like was a little bit different. I don't like. I don't really see a problem with that one, to be honest.
I don't see a problem with either one to a point where she has to apologize.
I'm honestly kind of over this reporter. I think she's getting too much attention now, and it's like that was days ago. I'm fine with just moving on and focusing on the game.
And ultimately, the Bosnians are obviously trying. They've been doing the Australia strategy with the US, where they've been creating a lot of fake beef here and there. One was about Tim Howard. I guess Tim Howard got jealous that Mike Grella talked about Australia and went viral when he made fun of Australia. So Tim Howard came out with the comments that Bosnia shouldn't even get on the plane, that the United States is going to run over them. They shouldn't do that. And Bosnians are trying to make a fake rivalry where every single interview that I've seen from Balogun, from Pochettino, from everyone's been extremely respectful to Bosnia. And I'm going to bring the mic to you here because you also had a guest talking about Bosnia. We can give our opinion, but mostly of what he said. This is not an easy team.
No, they're not an easy team, and it's a World Cup knockout. There are no easy teams, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe Ecuador was easy for Mexico. I don't know, but no other game that I watched did anybody would have an easy game. Nobody had an easy game. Maybe France, Sweden. You could argue that was not easy, but fairly comfortable for France. We are not France, and Bosnia can pose. See, what makes this game, I think, tough is not just their quality or lack of quality within Bosnia. It's the pressure. They have nothing to lose and everything to gain. We have nothing to gain and everything to lose. I mean, sure, we gain it in that we get out of the group, but everyone's just going to go, yeah, duh, you're supposed to. So all the pressure is on the US. And that is, I think, the biggest thing that makes this game difficult is like you have to live up to expectations now. And that requires the mental toughness to go do your job. And all Bosnia has to do is be like, we're going to try our best against you. And if they lose, no one's going to blame Bosnia, right? There's not going to be an outcry. They're going to be like, well done. They had a good World Cup. So all the pressure is on the US. And I don't think we're used to a situation where we're under pressure at a World Cup because historically the expectations for the US are so low.
Well, historically, when we get to a knockout game, it's job done already.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we've made it, right? We did what we were supposed to. We were Bosnia. Everything you described Bosnia. When we would get to a knockout game, it's like, hey, we're here. Whatever we can get out of this, good. If we don't win, it's okay. Like we did what we had to do. We had a respectable World Cup. The thing with Bosnia is when you look back, they weren't even supposed to qualify for the World Cup, right? Like Italy was celebrating before they played Bosnia because they thought they were through. They're like, we're going to play Bosnia. There's no way we don't qualify. And ultimately, that came back to bite Italy. And Italy's not here today because of that, right? And then today we play Bosnia, like you said, a team that has nothing to lose. So I have two massive concerns for this game. Obviously, Bosnia scoring first is the biggest concern of them all. Because if they score first, they will bunker, they'll waste time, they'll hit us, and our players will get nervy. But let's say they don't score at all, right? That could happen as well. I am very concerned of the 0-0 draw dragging, like to the 60th minute. It starts to drag.
Yeah.
We don't have a bench. We talked about this. We have guys that can contribute off the bench, which we expect them to, like Pepe, Weah, but they didn't play well last game. So
Reina.
I'm we need we got this in every game. We need an early goal. By early, I mean before the first hydration break, or at least in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know what this team looks like without that early goal, right? It's like in every game we've scored early in the first few minutes of the game. So we don't know what this team looks like when it's not going their way. And they have to keep applying pressure and stay calm as the pressure starts to ratchet up. That's a mental job, right? Like that's a psychological factor. And so I'm very curious to see what this team looks like psychologically if that doesn't happen. In an ideal world, obviously, early goal, knock the stuffing out of Bosnia early. You have a great shot there.
Yeah, in Bosnia is actually with a much more defensive setup against the US today than they had against Qatar. So when
Yeah.
they try to go more all in, they start this guy right here, the Alaj Bezgovic, this young 18-year-old player that's actually very skilled, by the way, a good player, number 19. And they usually start Demirovic and Jenko up top, and then Esmir starts on the opposite wing. They've benched Esmir. So, from my
Yeah.
understanding, we're going to see a Bosnia that is much more defensive than we saw against Qatar. It could be also because they had a win against Qatar, right? They had to win that game.
Yeah. They also benched Esmir for Switzerland. So when they face a team that's levels above them, they go a little bit more defensive and they don't have both of the kids on the field. They just have one of them, this Alabegovic kid, and they pull Esmir. So, there's also Tabakovic that can come off the bench. There's, obviously Esmir can come off the bench. They have a few good. Tabakovic plays very well for Gladbach, where Gio plays. They have some good players off the bench. So if if it's 1-0, 2-0, they could bring some of these guys off the bench to come and attack us.
Yeah, I think ultimately, if we do a good job like we did against Paraguay, to every time we lose possession, we counter press. We don't really let them build out of the back. We don't let them connect the long ball. We should have no problems, right? This is a team that, on offense, they're not the most dangerous team, and Jenko is not the Jenko from 10 years ago. Now, mind you, we obviously have to be careful. The young player that I can't pronounce the name all the time, Alaj Begovic.
I think the
Um,
J is silent, but I could be wrong about that. I think it's
Ala,
Alabegovic.
so it's Ala Begovic.
That's what I think, but maybe if there's a Bosnian in the chat, they can correct me.
He's a dangerous player, guys.
Yeah.
He looked better than his. I think Izmir is a good player already. I thought he looked better than Izmir, and clearly so did the coach, right? He's choosing him to start. There's also their left back. He played for Arsenal, didn't he? Kolasinac. Didn't he? The left back?
I don't know if he played for Arsenal. Let me check.
I'm pretty sure he plays for Atalanta right now, but I'm pretty sure this dude played for Arsenal at
He's
some point.
33. He did actually. You're right. From 2017 to 2022, he played for Arsenal. You're right.
Yeah, I remember him. So again,
for Germany's youth teams also.
Experienced player. So they have quality to punish us again if we don't have a good game. So that's why when we keep saying, I'm going to say this again, it's okay to say that the United States is the better team and the United States should win, while also saying that this is a very, very, very tough opponent, that if you don't bring your A game, you will lose. There's a difference between arrogance and just being realistic about things. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and say, no, we're at the same level. We have to respect them. It's like, no, we respect them by beating the crap out of them. They are a team that can beat us. They 100% can beat us, but we are the better team. And if we don't win, it's an embarrassment. If you cannot beat Bosnia at home in a World Cup, you are not a good team. Simple as that. Doesn't matter how tough they are. Doesn't matter how tough it is to beat them. If you cannot beat Bosnia at home in a World Cup, you're not a good team. It's simple as that. You have to beat them. And saying you don't know Kolasinac and you say you're not. What does that have to do? I just said I do know him. What does that have to do? My goodness, some people in the chat sometimes are completely crazy. Church of Petrol saying modern Bosnia is Sarajevo, is where World War I started.
Is it? When they assassinated Archduke Francis Ferdinand. Yeah.
Okay. How can we improve our depth? Do you want to answer that, Peter, or do you want me to answer it?
I mean, you just have to keep developing players. It's that simple, right? Like at this World Cup, we can't improve our depth at all. That's we
No.
have
Oh, it
Fubo's
is what it
was
is.
there.
I mean, you
Yeah,
improve your depth by raising your not ceiling, the floor.
yeah,
The floor has to go up of talent. We're not producing enough. The more players you produce, your depth will go up because you have more competition for each position. But right now, the depth of the United States is not great. S27 saying, I might root for Mexico against England. I'm rooting for Mexico against England, aren't you?
yeah, 100%,
Yeah.
100%. I think Mexico has a good shot at the Azteca. England have looked very mediocre this whole tournament.
No, they definitely have a shot. Also, it's in the altitude. They're probably going to light up fireworks at the hotel near England. I don't know if the English national team is ready for what's going to be imposed on them by having to go play in Mexico, right? Christian is saying, Pete, why did you block me from commenting on your YouTube chat? I suspect your response will be some version. I don't know what you're talking about. Pretty lame though, given I support the channel with super chats. Do you block anyone?
I have never blocked you, Christian. So I don't know what you're trying to do there. Unless one of the mods blocked you, but I've never told anybody to block you. So if you're blocked, send me evidence on my email or something. Yeah, or Twitter, show me evidence that you're blocked, and I'll try to sort it out. But I never blocked you.
Yeah, I also don't block anyone too. I don't think me and Pete do. We don't have time for that. The only thing
Yeah,
we'll block is like in the live chat if someone's spamming, and if the mod doesn't do it, I'll block them. But and same with Pete if he can, but we don't really go on the comments and block people. Drew saying, good luck, super chat, 3-0 prediction, wearing my 11 Yanks 2-0 shirt. Have a few soccer newbies excited for the game. I would love 3-0. What's your score prediction for this game? Do you have one?
I have 2-0.
That's what I'm thinking too. That's what I'm thinking as well. I don't think we are going to be able to score more goals. And also, if we get a 2-0 lead, I can see us sitting back a little bit and trying to control the game. Red Celtic, thank you guys for the excellent coverage during the World Cup. Question, will Balogun and other U.S. players' game be impacted by their yellow cards? No. It's a reset now. No one's on the yellow, everyone. No one's on the yellow. Not for this game. Mike said, yo, it's not fair. We're playing two countries, bro. Yes, we're playing Bosnia and Herzegovina. Is that how you say it?
Herzegovina, yeah.
Herzegovina. We're playing two countries today. Raw, what's a Bosnia? Are you today's drunk or baked?
Both, maybe.
Love you, Phil. He misspelled my name again, and apparently even yours. It's Piet. Demirovic plays for Stuttgart, by the way, with Undav. Yeah, and he scored like 10 goals, I think, in the Bundesliga this season. That's a good player too to watch out for. Not better than Balogun. What?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I would say not better than Balogun, but he's a good player. And let me just see. Guys, I'm going to go back to the super chats here in a second. Let me just put a quick word from our sponsor. We're going to have a quick hydration break. We'll be back very soon right here. We'll be back in a minute, okay? In the meantime, everyone, I would like to kindly request for everyone to drop a like. I'm going to go get water real quick. Pete's going to go get some tea. We'll be back in a minute, all right? Imagine the U.S. men's national team wins the World Cup and you win $1 million. It can happen. Look, the odds of winning the lottery are roughly 1 in 300 million. So technically, the U.S. men's national team winning the World Cup has higher odds or better odds than you winning the lottery. And if the United States wins the 2026 World Cup, Underdog is giving away $25 million, essentially $1 million for 25 users. It's true. And all you have to do to enter is make one entry on any sport or product in the Underdog app between now and the end of the 2026 World Cup. It can be Pick'em, the predictions market, whatever you want. And if you do not have an Underdog account or app, you can download the Underdog app by using the link in the description of this video or on our Instagram bio. And you must also use our promo code Tactical. New customers that use our promo code get $50 in bonus entries when they play their first $5 with the code Tactical. One nation, Underdog, indivisible, with $25 million given away. Thank you very much, Underdog, and don't forget to use our link in the promo code Tactical. Okay. And E-Bike saying, hit the like button, you clueless Muppets, desperate for anyone to read your opinion. Yes, we're trying to read everyone's opinion here. It's just USA games. The chat gets a little too crazy, so we can't read everyone, but we try to read it. It's saying unskippable ad is crazy. Guys, it's a live stream. You can always skip an ad in a video, but in a live stream, we're live. Like I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But anyhow, I want to go through the bracket real quick because a lot of games have happened already and things are starting to take some shape here. So, for example, in the USA bracket on our side, assuming we make it to a semifinals, which would be crazy, Paraguay eliminated Germany, France eliminated Sweden, Paraguay will face France. My goodness, what's going on here? Sweden, France. That got my tongue all wrapped up here. So to me, out of that matchup right there, Paraguay is the big surprise. They knocked out Germany. That was unbelievable. In France, I don't know if you agree with this take, Pete. I put actually on Instagram. I can't remember a World Cup where there was one team that was just such a heavy favorite, right? There's always like three or four that are about the same level. It's been a while since I've seen a World Cup where I look at France, I say, no, no, no. This they might not win it, but they are clearly the better team. There's no doubt, like in my mind, that they're the better team.
They're the
Do
best
you
team.
remember one? 2002, maybe Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil was very dominant that whole World Cup. They really were compared to the opposition. But yeah, I don't. It looks very French. This World Cup. It looks very French.
Yeah, I just don't see it because if you go back to 2006, like France, Germany, Italy, Brazil, even in that World Cup, it was all very close between those teams. You go 2010, the Dutch, Spain, even Brazil in that World Cup. Argentina wasn't looking too good, but I think England. There's many teams, right? Uruguay went deep. 2014, Argentina, Germany seemed to be similar levels. France was also very good already. They only lost 1-0 to Germany. 2018 also they had a few teams. 2022, I would say Brazil, Argentina, and France were very similar levels in that World Cup. This one, I'm not seeing it. Every team has a weakness. I don't see a weakness on the French side. Unless you talk about their ego, there could be an implosion out of nowhere. But outside of that, I don't see a single weakness with the French national team right now, from the coaching to the defense, the goalkeeper, midfield, the forwards. They have freaking Mbappe, Olise, and Dembele.
Yeah,
All
it's
three
wild.
could win a Ballon d'Or. And then the other matchup we have here is Canada defeated South Africa in added time, and then the Dutch lost to Morocco on penalty shootouts. Canada will face Morocco. Good game, Canada. See you in 2030.
I think this is Morocco's. I mean, anything can happen, but based on the way Canada have played and based on the way Morocco have played, it's hard to look past Morocco. The only advantage Canada has there is an extra day of rest, right? They have one extra day of rest, and Morocco did go to overtime.
Yeah, but Morocco's better than them in pretty much every single position, besides
Yeah.
maybe an informal Alfonso Davies. Every position. And Morocco has more fight in them. They also definitely have a lot of knockout experience in a World Cup, and they don't really have a clown coaching them.
Yeah.
So I think this might be the end of the road for Canada. Now, going towards the United States here, Belgium just defeated Senegal, guys. So Senegal, look, this is what I'll say. The team that is worse advanced. Senegal was a better team throughout the game. Throughout like 85 minutes, Senegal was the better team. Very noticeable. And then they conceded two late goals. God knows how. Mistake from the goalkeeper. Lukaku scores the first one. And then during extra time, it was a penalty kick, but just a stupid decision from the defender. Penalty kick for Belgium. Belgium scores and they advance 3-2. Senegal was the better team. Did you watch the game, Pete?
Yeah. I've been watching the whole day, all day. It's definitely Senegal the better team, and I don't know how they bottled that. I don't understand. Like, sure, you concede one goal and then to concede literally minutes later, it was just a lack of mentality, right? I think they got scared when Belgium scored first, and they were like, "Oh man, they're coming at us," and they just stopped believing, and then they just let Belgium. It's both things. Belgium's confidence shoots up after they score, right? Like, oh, we can do this.
And then obviously the winner of this game between the US and Bosnia will face Belgium. If the United States wins today, we get a rematch or a possibility of a revenge against Belgium. And I want to say this, I don't want to get ahead of myself, right? I don't want to get ahead of myself. We have to beat Bosnia first. But I'll say for both teams, Bosnia and the US right now, I'll talk on behalf of both. This Belgium side is very beatable, guys. It's
Yeah.
very beatable team, very shaky. They should have lost to Senegal. They tied Egypt. The only team they dominated was New Zealand. That's the
Yeah.
only team they dominated. So they tied Iran also. Yeah, they tied Iran. They tied Iran. So this Belgium team only beat in regular time New Zealand.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So like we have to win today, and I'm talking on behalf of the US and Bosnia. If the US advance or Bosnia advance, whoever advances today, it's a very beatable Belgium side. At the same side of this bracket, we have Portugal and Croatia, Spain and Austria. Austria didn't look good in my opinion in the group stage. They were literally almost knocked out.
Yeah. A
Like
last minute goal saved them.
exactly. So I think Spain should not have much trouble advancing. Portugal, on the other hand, that game's probably 50-50 against Croatia.
Yeah. I'd say that's about right. Portugal has
Yeah.
not looked good. Croatia have looked fine. They
Yeah.
look fine to good, but it could be anybody's game.
Well, I also learned in the last two World Cups, regardless of Croatia's situation, don't underestimate them. Because in the last World Cup, we were saying kind of like the same, like, no, this is not the same Croatia as 2018. And then boom,
Yeah.
semifinal, knockout
Yeah.
Brazil, knockout Japan. Look, I am certain that this Croatia is not as good as 2018. I am certain of that. But this Portuguese side hasn't been good. So Croatia can 100% beat Portugal. I think it's 50-50. We'll see how that game plays out. And then going to the other side of the bracket, let's go to the one that had games already. Brazil defeated Japan with a late goal scored by Gabriel Martinelli. We watched that game, me and Pete. Here we did a live stream. It was deserving. Japan scored the first goal. Did you see the compilation I sent you of Casemiro?
Yeah, I did.
So Casemiro in the game, for anyone who doesn't know, he pretty much was doing 1-2s with the Japanese players, fouling and trying to injure his own players and getting beat. I didn't see him do and he scored a goal, so everyone forgot about it. But Brazil defeated Japan 2-1 with a late goal from Gabriel Martinelli, and then Norway defeated the Ivory Coast. Norway defeated the Ivory Coast 2-1. I thought the Norwegian defense, that's still their weakness. Their defense.
But you can say the same for Brazil Tech. With Casemiro and the fullbacks, I think this could be a very high scoring game.
I thought Casemiro was playing for Norway though.
Yeah. He's playing for Norway, you're in big trouble. No, I think this is going to be a really fun game. I don't think Norway is going to play scared the way Japan did. I think they're going to try to come after Brazil. And so I think we could see something like, set France and Norway, where it's like 3-2.
I can see a lot of games in this specific game. Both defenses have looked shaky. Both have a lot of talent up top, right? So I could see goals in this game. And then we have this one here. This is an interesting one. Mexico and Ecuador. You weren't able to fully watch this game, right? Mexico and Ecuador.
No, I didn't watch it at all. I was at an event for work.
So Mexico, dominant first half. 2-0. Ecuador couldn't do anything. Mexico had the better chances. They scored 2 goals, got the win. Second half, they just let Ecuador have the ball, but they defended very well. And Ecuador couldn't do anything. Ecuador had one shot on target the whole game, the entire game. Ecuador advanced at home. And England today barely defeated Congo. Like literally barely. The funny thing about this game, Pete, which I'm sure you were watching, is that the English fans, because they hate everything that involves the US, they kept booing every hydration break, right? Which, again, I'm not a big fan of it either, especially in the Atlanta Stadium that has AC. Doesn't make much sense. It's a commercial break, but they were booing it. But I even made this joke that this was a team that needed a hydration break. They needed like a timeout. And they literally scored 2 goals right after that last hydration break in the fourth quarter, shall I say. 2 goals scored by Harry Kane, a header, and then he scored a beautiful shot. Kane, essentially, Harry Kane is carrying this team, isn't he?
Yeah, it was an incredible goal. That second goal was incredible. Very difficult goal. Created his own space from a tight angle, wraps his foot around it. Incredible goal.
Yeah, and Kane, I think, has 5 or 6 goals in the World Cup already. I'm just saying, You're saying Tack is just trolling. It depends on what people are saying that I'm trolling. I am joking about the hydration break being good. I don't think it's good, especially when it's a stadium with AC. But England, I am serious when I say that England needed the hydration break. What I mean is they needed a timeout. They needed to get things sorted out because they were not creating much. Well, they were creating a few chances, but they weren't doing well against Congo. They weren't doing well. And then Congo again, late game collapse, just like Senegal, and Congo's out of the World Cup. Mexico and England, Pete. Do you think? I mean, we're all going to be rooting for Mexico, I'm assuming. We all want England out as soon as possible. Also, assuming Brazil beats Norway, I kind of like Brazil's odds against Mexico in the US. It won't be in Mexico, right? So I do like Brazil's odds right there. But Mexico and England at the Estadio Azteca. Are Mexico the favorites?
No, I don't think you can call them the favorites just based on player pools. But in terms of like England, this was not a one-off. England's been bad this whole World Cup, right? Like even though they beat Panama, drew with Ghana, even against Croatia, they scored a lot of goals. But this doesn't look like an England team. It looks like everyone trying to do their own thing. And when Harry Kane does his own thing, he scores goals for them. But there's no cohesion in this England team. So I think it's very, I mean, look, there are still incredible players on that England team, and I think Mexico has to be careful. But this England team has no idea what the Azteca is like. Not a clue. And I think it's going to be very, very hard for them. I don't think Mexico are the favorites, but it's a lot closer than this, the names would suggest.
Would you say, based on the fact that Mexico's playing better, Mexico's playing at home at the Azteca, we have the altitude also that will not help England. Would you say it's 50-50?
Based on how England's playing right now, yes.
Which is surprising because if we go back to the beginning of the World Cup and we looked at the bracket and we said, oh, Mexico's going to face England in the round of 16, no one would have a doubt with their pick. They would say, England. There's no way England's losing to Mexico. Everyone would say that before the World Cup. Maybe a few delusional Mexico fans would say Mexico, but those delusional Mexico fans now, they're right. I think it's 50-50. I even give Mexico a slight advantage. England is about to enter an environment where these players are actually not used to at all.
No.
Not just the stadium, but they're probably going to light up fireworks right at the hotel where England's at. They're not going to be very nicely treated when they get to Mexico. They will be playing in the altitude, which Europeans are not used to, right? You get teams from South America, CONCACAF, they're used to that. The Brits are not going to be used to that. And then there's also the hostile and loud environment of the Azteca. So I don't know, man. I even think Mexico might be the slight favorites, like 55-45. I haven't liked England this World Cup. Mexico has not conceded a single goal. I know they haven't played any powerhouse, but no goals conceded.
Well, we haven't played a powerhouse either. And we've conceded 4 goals.
Yeah. We can, even with our A team, we conceded a goal in 2 games.
Yeah.
The goalkeeper Rangel from Chivas has been very good. Johan Vasquez and Cesar Montes is very good as well. The midfield protects well the back line. Gilberto Mora started yesterday, and he was very good, the 17-year-old. Raul is a really good player. I think Mexico is going to win this game. I'll talk more about this when I do a predictions video, but I would not have picked this before the World Cup, but I changed my mind with what I've seen during the World Cup. And then we have the bracket cupcake, where obviously our beloved Argentina were placed at the bracket cupcake, where Argentina will first play Cabo Verde. And then we have Australia and Egypt, Switzerland and Algeria, and then Colombia and Ghana. If things play out as we expect, we'll get a Argentina-Colombia in the quarterfinals. Now, I think people will think this is not true, but it is. Colombia can knock out Argentina. They can.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like Colombia, think about it this for a second. Congo almost beat England. Congo didn't really have a legit shot against Colombia. Colombia beat Uzbekistan, and Colombia should have beat Portugal. That goal disallowed because of a freaking toenail. That was just bad luck. And then Colombia also played better. So at the end of the day, Colombia can knock out Argentina. We haven't seen this Argentina side against an actual team yet, and we probably won't see until they play Colombia. I don't know, like, how Messi will play when he faces a Colombia. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm fascinated. I'm so fascinated to see that matchup.
And then Jeff Carey, Spicy Jeff is saying 2,500 likes, cookies for everyone. Jeff, we don't have 2,500 people in the chat, so I don't think we can reach 2,500 likes unless someone brings in bots and starts liking it. We can't have more likes than people in the chat. I don't think that is actually possible. But anyhow, if you're in the chat right now, we can definitely hit 1,000. If you guys could kindly help us hit 1,000. Subscribe to the channel. After the game, we're going to go to 11 Yanks for the post game. Hopefully to celebrate a win and react to this win, rate the players, their performances, and everything. But I am praying that it is to celebrate a win. Someone said in the chat, we need to deport Alexi Lalas. Guys, he's American. We can't really deport Alexi Lalas. I don't think that's legal. Is Mexico's youth better than the United States, or it's just Mora? It's just Mora.
Yeah, I don't see anyone else coming out of Mexico's youth that I'm excited about.
No. Well, and just think about it for a second. Do we have any player in our roster that was developed in Liga MX?
No.
No.
Well, not even Zendejas.
No. They have Obed Vargas developed here in the U.S., Brian Gutierrez developed here in the U.S. And if you go back a few years ago, like Julian Araujo that they were calling up. So, no, they're developed. Ledesma, yeah. So, no, their development is not better. They just found Gilberto Mora. The same way we can say we had Pulisic, right? They don't have a Pulisic. So, keeping tabs is saying baked. Okay, so today's not drunk, just baked. Anthony saying, can Mexico advance? The U.S. being the only host to lose in round 32 would be an all-time embarrassment. So let's not let it happen. Let's not lose to Bosnia at home. Actually, isn't this incredible? I know it's an expanded World Cup, so you have an extra knockout game. But we've never had a World Cup where 3 CONCACAF teams won the first knockout game. That's never happened before.
No. So let's get the job done today.
Yeah.
We'll never live this down if we go out before Mexico and Canada.
Well, especially because we didn't get unlucky with the draw. We're playing a beatable team, right? We're not playing France. If we were playing France in the first one, we're like, oh, fuck, it just wasn't meant to be. It's like, now, again, this is not me disrespecting Bosnia. I'm just saying that it's not France. I would hate it if today I was sitting down here around the 32 saying, we got to pull an upset against France. I would hate that right now. I want to play them later if we even get to that. Jeff saying, Tack and Pete, if we win, I'll send you my cookies. We're good. We're good. Thank you, Jeff.
Our parents told us about accepting sweets from strangers. We learned as kids.
Especially strangers with a van.
Yes.
Yeah. Which Bosnia players would start for us? Okay, let's go through that 11. I think only the center back.
Yeah, maybe one of the center backs.
Goalkeeper would.
Vasilic, yeah, very likely.
Goalkeeper, Muha Removic, he would start. This guy right here from Sassuolo, he's good.
Yeah.
So the center back, Muharemovic, and the goalkeeper would definitely start for the U.S. Outside of that, I don't think anyone else starts for the U.S.
No.
I think a few make the roster. I think Demirovic would make the roster. Alabegovic would make the roster. Kolasinac, the left back, would be a backup to A-Rob. So many would make the roster, but start, I think, only the goalkeeper and the left center back in the back 3, number 4. So number 1, number 4 would start for sure. Saying U.S. has an advantage over Belgium due to extra time. Well, we need to first beat Bosnia and see if we don't go to extra time as well.
Yeah, guys, let's wait.
Yeah, we
talk
can't
about Belgium if we win. Right now, we have to think about Belgium. Yeah, in the post game, if we win, we'll talk about it. But right now, it's not. Doesn't exist. We are not facing Belgium. We are not facing Belgium. We have not beaten Bosnia. Once we beat Bosnia, then we will face Belgium. If we beat Bosnia, nothing is guaranteed.
And even if we do beat Bosnia, we don't know if we're beating them on regular time. We could go to penalties. Could go to extra time. We don't know. So we could also go to extra time, just like Belgium. Jeff saying, Pete, sorry about your throat. Take zinc and Viagra.
I'll take the first half of your advice, Jeff, for sure.
Okay. Mactico Burhalter with my picture there.
This is the guy who's been impersonating you on my streams.
I impounded Spicy Jeff's van. Now let me join the stream. No. No. Mike saying Mexico won because Caesar salad was invented there. I still can't believe it was invented there. I still can't get over that. I really can't. Fallen Phoenix say the next few games will define Pulisic's legacy. What does he have to do to be considered the undisputed GOAT? It is simply making the quarterfinals. So, a couple of things here. In terms of level of play, to me, he's already the best player we've ever had. I don't think that's debatable. Now, if you want to go about USMNT career, sure, like Linden does have a quarterfinals appearance. He did win a knockout game. Pulisic hasn't so far. Linden and Clint Dempsey have more goals. Sure. So I would say if Pulisic can lead us to a quarterfinals in this World Cup, I think results-wise, we could finally close it right there in terms of like that. But in terms of quality, to me, he's the best we ever had.
Yeah. Definitely the best club career any national team player has ever had.
Yes, for sure. F Man Angry Man, can we try to copy the French method of building a deep player pool? I mean, it's easier said than done, right? Any other country could say the same.
Yeah.
There's a reason why only France has that. They figured out how to do it, and part of it is culture, part of it is their own development. Now, again, we can't just go and say we're going to copy France and then all of a sudden it works. Because if that was the case, why isn't England copying France? Why isn't Brazil copying France? Why isn't Argentina? Well, Argentina, we know why. Why isn't Germany copying France? Why aren't all these countries copying France? Mactico Berhalter, Tack, is this the 3-5-2? No, guys, look. Football puts us at a 4-2-3-1, which at times it kind of is. Let me put the lineup builder because we always talk about this, me and Pete. Like when we put a formation, it's very fluid, and in possession, it changes a lot. So sure, we think it looks more like this, a 3-4-2-1. But of course, sometimes in the game, Pulisic will go wide. He's central. He's here. This also happens, right? But very often, A-Rob does push higher up the field, and Tillman does as well. Sometimes it can look like this also. Sometimes.
Yeah.
And then Freeman also goes up. Sometimes it looks like this. So when we talk about formation, guys, it's very fluid and it's a little bit complicated to have a set formation. But the standard formation based on the players on the field looks more or less something like this, which is not a 3-5-2. It's more of a 3-4-2-1. But again, when the game starts, it looks different. Jeff saying 2,500 likes. We cannot hit that because we don't have enough people. Muxia Game Central. Of the 4 goals we conceded, 3 of them were because of Miles. Miles and McKenzie, guys. We cannot just blame Miles. Miles and McKenzie, both of them. Which, by the way, let me check here. Is Trusty on the bench?
Trusty is, but Rodon and McKenzie are not.
Okay, I was concerned about that because if McKenzie's not on the bench and Trusty's not on the bench, the first center back off the bench is Miles. Yeah. So that's what I was a little bit worried about. But okay, so we're going to have him. Why is Stu Holden calling the games? He's terrible. Yeah, I'm not a big fan as well. But again, I have it on mute always. So Stu doesn't bother me because I can't hear him. So, yeah.
Just watch on Peacock or Telemundo.
Yeah, you can also mute him. So Peacock sometimes doesn't even have commentary. I just hear the game, which is the best thing.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Jordan Ramirez 1491 saying, remember to hold up 4s during the second hydration break. So in the fourth quarter. 1,000 likes and Reem outruns somebody to the ball. He might outposition. He might outsmart someone. I don't think he's outrunning.
He could outrun Dzeko. Oh, Dzeko's not that fast.
That's a battle of 2 old men right there. They're like in their, that's like the battle of middle-aged man right there.
Yeah.
Man, this battle is going to be wild, isn't it? Let me check this here. The age. So Tim Ream.
Dzeko is 40. Ream is 38.
That's going to be one heck of a battle right there. These guys should both be retired, and they're not. They're still playing. Going on here. I don't want Jeff's cookie because it might be spicy. It might be worse than that, dude. I think that would be the... That's not the problem with his cookies. Silvano FC Bayern saying, can Jurgen Klopp save Germany? Is he going to coach Germany?
That's the rumor, is that they're firing Nagelsmann and they're talking to Jurgen Klopp about taking over. We'll see.
Yeah. I don't know much about Germany because to me it's interesting. When I look player by player, they look like a good team, right? Player by player.
Yeah.
But I just don't know what's going on with them because Julian
Well, they've got
Nagelsmann is a good
mentality
coach.
issues. Multiple players refusing to take penalties is a sign of a very bad mentality.
So I don't know, guys. Could Jurgen Klopp? I mean, I'll put it this way: if Klopp can't save Germany, then who?
Yeah.
It's literally their last option because he is German, so he knows the player pool, he knows the national team, he knows the culture. He is one of the best coaches ever, and he does know how to implement that style of play that Liverpool played and was successful. That's very German, right? The gegenpress, the intensity, the wingers that play inverted, right? That tuck inside. So if he cannot save Germany, my question is who? That's like their best option.
Yeah.
JB is saying USA on their worst day would still win this game. Um, on their worst day, we can still. So if we play France in our worst day, we lose like 5-0 in our worst day or more. Against Bosnia in our worst day, we still have a shot. But if it's our worst day, we can easily lose this.
As we've lost to Panama like 3 of the last 4 times we've played them. On our worst day, we lose to Bosnia.
Yes.
We need to
Especially if they're
study
in
our
their best day.
recent history a little bit.
Snow Sif 80. If there's an end of our run, it was fun, y'all. Thanks. It's been a fun world. No, like, dude, no. Why are
Yeah,
we
what is
talking
this?
like no? We're not losing today. We can't go with this mentality.
No. We're there to win. We're there to win. We're there to do a job. Don't
What
worry.
about this one's a little too much though, Pete?
Keeping tabs is so baked.
So we have people saying it might end today, and then we have keeping tabs that's looking at the quarterfinals already. Guys,
The
how about we
duality
do
of
this?
man.
Let's not think about losing today. Let's win today, but let's not think about tomorrow yet. In the post game, we can talk about Belgium if we win, and hopefully we do win, so we can talk about Belgium. Right now, we can't think about the quarterfinals right now. And we went through the brackets, so you know if we make it that far, very likely it's Spain. If we make it that far. Thoughts on Balogun transfer rumors? Where should he go? I saw that he was linked to Tottenham.
Tottenham, Chelsea, PSG were the links I've seen.
Did Fulham ever sign a center forward when they failed to sign Pepe?
No, they didn't. They didn't sign anyone else.
So maybe Fulham. For
I would
Balogun.
like Fulham. He's not linked to them, but I would love Fulham. I also low key wouldn't hate PSG. I mean, the dude's going to get mad service.
Would he start?
Well, they just sold Gonzalo Ramos, so he wouldn't start, but he'd probably be the first guy off the bench. Chelsea's I don't want him to go to Chelsea, man. That's a very weird, toxic club with no plan. There's no plan at Chelsea.
Who's starting up top for PSG? It's Dembele.
Yeah, it's Dembele, so he would be Dembele's backup.
Well, Dembele does get injured a lot, so
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, he's not going to start over Dembele whenever he's healthy. I'm okay with Balogun going to the Premier League. I think he'll do fine there. I think he'll be fine. And then going on here, Devonta Jones saying Landon is also the only CONCACAF player with an individual player award at a World Cup. Young player of the I guess, but Claudio Reyna was in the team of the tournament. Doesn't that count as an individual player award if you're in the team of the tournament?
I don't think it's considered an individual player award. But to me, that's fine. That's great. You're the young player of the tournament. What you do really matters more in terms of like goals and assists for your country, how far you take the team. Like I don't put too much stock on that, to be honest.
And then going on, I'm not scared. You're scared. Why? Not me. The Bosnians are scared. And Antonio Yad saying we need a win to make people believe again. We need. Let's talk about that, Pete. Then for a second. Of course, we've reached a stage of the World Cup that I don't care how we win. You have to just win, right? If it's 1-0 scrappy, it doesn't matter anymore. Now it's all about results. But if I were to choose, I think we need a statement win so people forget the Turkey game, like actually dominate and show everyone's like that was the backups. These are the starters. They're still dominant against teams that are weaker than them on paper. Now let's go and fight against Belgium and try to get a win here. So I think, well, if I had to choose a statement win, like a 3-0 win, That's what I would have to choose, like a statement win. But obviously, World Cup knockout rounds, it's the same thing I was saying about Brazil with Japan. It doesn't really matter how you win; you just got to win. You just got to keep
Yeah.
going. Um, Ian Dark was great when he called games on ESPN. Yes, he's much better than the ones we're used to. He's good. At the game, it's lit. Go USA. Kevin Suarez. Enjoy the game, dude. I am a little jealous of you. I'd love to be at the game. Barney7181. Jenko versus Riemann 2026. Snail versus Turtle. Happy 4th, you guys. Well, we're not there yet at 4th. We got 3 more days. Today's July 1st. We're hitting the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. Surfing cast. Okay, the U.S. anthem's going to play, guys. I'm going to mute myself because I want to hear the Star Spangled Banner. All right. Star Spangled Banner over, national anthem over. We're back. Okay, get some goosebumps too with it. And then go Surfing Cast Golden saying, I expect the best game. No more excuses. It's time for the United States to give us what we've been waiting for. If they lose, I'm sticking to watching SpongeBob. I want to see a statement win. I want to see a big win. I want this game to end and Bosnia just say we stood no chance. Just like the Paraguayan coach said after the game, Gustavo Alfaro. He literally said it. It's like we had no shot. They out tacticked, out fought us. They were more technical. They were more physical. We had no shot. That's what I want this game to end. End the game, and I want to see Bosnia saying we never stood a chance. That's what I want to see. Dragon the Abandoner saying, do we root for Mexico or Canada after today? Mexico against England. Canada, they can go home against Morocco. I don't care. And Jesse Marsh has been unbearable. So Canada, just get them out. Score prediction. Me and Pete said it earlier, 2-0 for the U.S. That's our prediction. 2-0 for the U.S. We would like to have more goals, but that's our realistic prediction right there. Who are we playing after France? Not there yet, guys. Not there. Bobby's saying, could you see the United States going for a long ball early if Bosnia sits in the low attacking third? That is basically what they're going to do. No, I think we have to play like how we played with Paraguay. Quick touches, quick passes, lose the ball, counter press, create chaos. And we can create. We can create through wide positions, central positions. We do not have to play that ugly ass route one football. We don't have to do that. That's not our game also.
Also, you can't really play long ball against a bunker. A long ball is for when they're coming at you.
Well, unless you're just lobbing it into the box. So we don't have to do that. That's not our game.
Yeah.
Camp Cupcake beat Bosnia 4.5 years ago. Yeah, guys, but it wasn't like Bosnia, and it wasn't US.
Yeah.
Carlos is saying, oh, L3 fan saying CONCACAF is going 3-for-3 today. Let's go. Thank you. L3 fan rooting for us.
Solidarity, Carlos. And we'll be rooting for you guys against England.
Oh, I am on Sunday. I'm straight up Mexican on Sunday.
Yes.
Lawrence is saying, let's go USA. JB, I want to finish the super chats here, guys, because the game's about to start. What's Freeman's ceiling, you think, in his prime? If you had to guess, because I know it's too early to tell. That is a very tough question. Freeman's ceiling. I think his ceiling, I don't want to put a player as the way to measure it. I'll say his ceiling is probably a top 5 league starting center back for like a Crystal Palace, something like that. Chris Richards, maybe his ceiling?
Maybe more. He's more athletic than Chris Richards. If he can develop the passing range, he could surpass Chris Richards, but that's very hard to tell right now.
Said we need to put Belgium down. Senegal, Inexcusable. Well, before we put Belgium down, we need to put Bosnia down. So let's put Bosnia down.
Yeah, guys, seriously. This is bad karma looking ahead.
Don't worry, I already prayed for our team right now. The karma is only good here. And I also put the AC on a an even number. And I'm wearing my lucky jacket. Like everything that we need to do, I did.
Yeah. I'm back to
So,
my lucky shirt that won us the first 2 games.
exactly. Say, I want a nice and easy win, not a rock fight. That's what we all want. But if it's a rock fight and we win, we'll be celebrating.
Yeah.
ESG Soccer game time. I think we do what Holland should have gone for rather than sit back. Belgium ain't it. Let's go light up Bosnia and keep it moving. Yes, let's light up Bosnia right now. And then we can talk about Belgium if that's the case after the game. If Weah never put out his elbow, Greg Berhalter's still here today. It wasn't an elbow, guys. It was a punch.
All right, Tack, I'm going to be in and out.
Yes, the game has started, everyone. The game has started here, United States and Bosnia. Let me put the antenna because I put the foot mob one. So I'm putting the antenna, so I'm ahead of everyone. Okay, let's focus on the game now. United States versus Bosnia. Corner kick for Bosnia here right away. Corner kick, ball goes in, cleared by the United States. Christian Pulisic clears it. Okay, little shaky moment right there, but we got the ball out. We're good. And that's not a foul. The ref says play on. Time. Look on screen, guys. Look on screen. My time is what's on screen. My time is what's on screen right now. And listen, if we hit 1,000 likes, the U.S. scores. This always happens at the channel for some freaking reason. I don't know why, but it always happens. So let's hit that 1,000 likes right away so we can get the first goal. And once we get the first goal, we go at Bosnia. Matt Freeze with the ball. We're at 950 likes. We're going to hit 1,000 here in a second. Wanster saying, let's have fun. Enjoy the moment. No regrets. Yes, let's enjoy every moment of this game and let's get the win here. Let's get the win. I'm starting to get a little nervous. At least until we get a goal, I'm going to be a little bit nervous here. But don't worry, I put diapers on today. I got diapers on, so if any little accident happens, I'm good. Guys, my time matches what's on screen. Whatever's on screen is my time. United States with the ball. Serginho Dest down the right. Go at him, Dest. Go at him. Serginho Dest on a 1v1. Dest still has it. Nope, he's trapped. He's trapped, and he gets a throw in for the U.S. Throw in for the United States here. My time is just like the one on screen. I matched with it because I have an antenna. We hit 1,000 likes. Okay, let's go. We're over 1,000 likes. Let's get a goal. Let's go, United States. Chris Richards with the ball to Tim Ream. Why is Tim Ream central? Richards is on the right. Well, because Freeman is higher up the field. Chris Richards to Ream, to Anthony Robinson. Back to Tim Ream. Freeman, 2 minutes and 45 seconds. United States with the ball. Freeman to Dest. Bosnia is deep. Everyone behind the ball here for Bosnia. They're playing with 2 up top, Demirovic and Jenko, actually. Those are not the fastest players, but their wide players can counterattack, so we got to be dangerous. We got to be careful with that. Freeman to McKennie. McKennie with the ball. Is he going to try to go long? Nope. Serginho Dest. We're being patient. Perfect. That's exactly how you should play. Tyler Adams to Tim Ream. We got to be careful. We got to be patient so we don't concede a counterattack. Pulisic drives inside. He's got space. Pulisic. He's got space. He cuts it. Shoots. Blocked. That's going to be a corner for the United States. Corner for the United States. They gave Pulisic room. And Pulisic will take it every single time. They gave him space. Corner kick for the U.S. Malik Tillman will take it. Guys, we got to get that first goal. Get that first goal. We open up Bosnia. Christian Pulisic with the ball. Pulisic on a 1v1. Pulisic. Nope. No space. Reset. Goes back to Tillman. Tillman delivered, cleared by, I think that was Jenko all the way back. And then Tyler Adams will get it. He has a lot of space. This is going to be the game. And once we got to get that first goal. Once we get it, Bosnia will have to open up. Tillman to Pulisic. Pulisic to McKennie. McKennie to Balogun. Nope. Cleared by Bosnia again. Tim Ream. Anthony Robinson. Inside to Pulisic. Oops. Bad pass there from Pulisic, but the U.S. still has the ball. A-Rob to McKennie. Weston McKennie dribbles inside. That's going to be another corner for the United States. Another corner. Let's go, guys. We got to get a goal here. I know it's only 5 minutes, but we got to get that opening goal early. Scare Bosnia. Make them shit their pants. They bullied our reporter into apologizing on Twitter. They did that. Do it for whatever the fuck her name was. I forgot her name. Actually, do it for the whole country. We got to win this shit. Corner kick for the U.S. Are we going short again? Well, I guess Bosnia is the tallest team in the World Cup. So it's not like throwing the ball into the box is the most effective way to score on them. But we'll see. Tillman will take it. Tillman, good delivery. Cleared by Bosnia once again. And Tyler Adams will hold it. Hold on, someone's down. The Bosnia player's down. Is it a flop? I thought he headed the ball only. There's no way the ball hurt that much. Are they already wasting time? Are they already wasting time? Yeah, he's up. He's up. Maybe he was just wasting time. Well, United States ball. United States ball. Tim Ream. Okay, Bosnia's pressing a little bit, the U.S. Hey, they're higher up the field. That's the perfect time to attack. Dest. That's a throw-in for the U.S. Has Bosnia touched the ball at all so far? Let me look at the stat. I don't think they have. It's been, 83% ball possession for the U.S. 83%. And now Bosnia gets it back. Press them. Get it back, U.S. Come on, McKennie, get it back. There you go, McKennie. Do not let them breathe for 1 freaking second. 1 second. Don't let them connect 2 passes. They get the ball, you fucking harass them. You harass the living crap out of them. They don't touch the ball. They don't play. Get it back. Ball through. Richards. Hey, foul. He grabbed Richards. It's a foul. Free kick for the U.S. Yeah, dumbass, why are you complaining? You literally grabbed him. Was that Demirovic? There's our coach. Our wonderful coach that looks like the gladiator, Russell Crowe. There's a Bosnian in the chat. Who's the Bosnian? Okay, let's go get a goal here. Alex Freeman to Tillman. Tillman. Oh, yellow card, ref. They just made a sandwich out of Malik Tillman right there. A nasty sandwich. Come on, Christian Pulisic. Dribbles past one. Takes it. Finds A-Rob. A-Rob. Oh. Got a little messy right there. And then Pulisic with the ball again. To Chris Richards. And there's Bosnia just playing haram ball. Sitting back very deep. Very, very deep right here. Tim Ream. 8 minutes here. 0-0. We haven't really created much so far. We've controlled possession, but haven't really created much. Dest. The U.S. is trying to recover the ball. We recover the ball. Tillman. Whoa, that's a throw-in. The Bosnian players are aggressive, aren't they? Little aggressive. Guys, let's get a goal. They're going to get frustrated. They're just going to start kicking the shit out of everyone. Tim Ream tries a long ball to Dest. That's not a good pass. It's going to be a throw-in for Bosnia. Throw-in for Bosnia right here. Serge Barbares. That's the coach of Bosnia. Serge Barbares. Tries to go long. Richards wins it. Dest keeps it alive, but Bosnia recovers it by just kicking it forward. Freeman wins it. Oh, beautiful ball. Tyler to Tillman. Tillman takes it inside. Balogun to Tillman. Tillman blows by. Oh! That's so Muharemovic was able to get his arm on Tillman. That's not a penalty. Yeah. He just got his body. And then Tillman stretched the ball a little too much, so he was never going to reach it. That's not a penalty. All right, long ball here. Oops, here comes Bosnia. Shot from Demirovic right at Freeze. What are we doing, dude? Like, hit that out of bounds. Don't hit it into the middle of the box. What the fuck, man? That was an awkward save from Matt Freeze. Don't hit it to the middle of the box, dude. Just try to hit it to the sides. Was he not off? Was Jenko not off there? How is he not off? A very awkward save there from Matt Freeze. How? I don't get it. How is Jenko not offside? Have I gone crazy? And these corners, that's what we don't want also, corner kicks. This is a tall team from Bosnia. We have to defend well the corners. Yeah, I don't understand. How did they not call offside there? Jenko was like 10 yards offside. I just don't get it. Corner goes in. Freeze saves it. That was almost an Olympico. They tried it straight on goal. My goodness. That just scared me there for a second. They took the corner straight on goal. Fucking hell. That was scary. That was very, very scary. Oh, it was a goal kick. I didn't know. I didn't see that. Sorry, guys. That's why. That's why there was no offside. It was a goal kick. I didn't know it was a goal kick. I thought it was a long ball from the center back. My bad. United States recovers the ball. Chris Richards to Alex Freeman. Back to Richards. Tim Ream. Jedi Robinson tries to go to Balogun. Cleared by Bosnia. Cleared by Bosnia right there. Let's go, boys. Man, that was a beautiful corner from the Bosnian player. What a save from Matt Freeze, dude. That was a big-time save. That is a goalkeeper making actual saves right there. Matt Freeze with that save from the corner. Alex Freeman switches it to A-Rob. Put some pressure, A-Rob. And the United States will recover the ball. Tim Ream. Oh, Tim Ream. Got to be careful of that. And Richards resets it with Matt Freeze. Yeah, we're looking a little bit nervy now. We're looking a little bit nervy and we're not creating enough. Like 12 minutes into the game, I would expect us to have created a few chances. And besides that drive forward from Pulisic and corner kicks, we haven't really created much. So we have to start creating chances. Bosnia's defending well. Chris Richards with the ball. Gonna try to go long. Nope. Opens up to Weston McKennie. Yeah, we look a little bit nervy. That's the only issue. Serginho Dest. Freeman. We have to move the ball quicker. That's the problem. When the team is sitting on a low block, like Bosnia is, you have to move the ball quick. If you hold it for too long, it becomes rough. You can't hold the ball for that long. You have to pass it quick. That's how you disorganize a low block. If you're taking too many touches, holding the ball slow, the low block won't be broken. You can't break it down that way. Serginho Dest got pushed. The ref calls a foul. The ref calls a foul. Free kick here for the United States. It's pretty damn noticeable, the gap in quality between the U.S. and Bosnia, but we have to capitalize on that. We have to get a goal. All right, this will be a free kick here for the U.S. See Tillman and A-Rob on the ball. Tillman to Balogun. That's cleared. McKennie gets it back. Dest to Tillman. Tillman inside McKennie. He's going to get there. A-Rob crosses it. Balogun. Oh, I think he scuffed that. It's out of bounds. That was a good play. That was a good play. That was a good play from the United States. between Tillman, McKennie, and A-Rob. A-Rob was not offside. He gets a low cross. Balogun gets a shot. Not a good shot. Wasn't clean. But hey, first time we create something good. Balogun strikes that well. It was just a poor finish. What time am I on? I am at the same time that you see on screen. The same time you see on screen. Long ball. Jenko wins it. Richards wins it. McKennie. Tillman. Game gets a little bit scrappy there. Tyler Adams to A-Rob. A-Rob resets it with Matt Freese. Matt Freese to Tim Ream. Tillman back to Tim Ream. And then Bosnia just sits back again. They're just going to keep doing this. Tillman with the ball. Tillman. Okay, a little too strong. Good idea from Tillman to try to find Dest. A little too strong right there. And then Bosnia gets the ball again. And then Dest is pressing. Balogun. Oh, that ball can't go through, guys. Get him. Oh, our ball, U.S. ball. Good from Tyler Adams. Tyler recovers to the U.S. Balogun has the ball. Balogun. He got pulled. What is happening? This ref is shit. My goodness. Who's the ref today? Let me see. Who's the ref? Let's see. The ref today is... Trying to find who's the ref. Oh, Balogun. He's still up. Tries a cross. That's going to be a throw-in for the U.S. I can't find who's the ref. I'll put here, USA versus Bosnia ref. Okay, I don't have time for this. Right now we're in the middle of the game. I'll check after. Oh, it's the Brazil. Oh, it's Rafael Claus. Dude, he's terrible. It's Rafael Claus. He refs at the Brazilian league. He's not good. I mean, he could end up accidentally helping us. Also, he makes a lot of mistakes, but Rafael Claus, I know him. Freeman to McKennie. He's not off. McKennie's not off. This could be dangerous. Down the right. McKennie's wide open. Cross goes in. Clear. Oh! Anthony Robinson heads it over the crossbar. The goal was wide open. McKennie was not off. The goal was wide open. The goalkeeper punched the ball, and the ball went straight at Anthony Robinson. It's not his fault. He did whatever he could. It kind of just hit it. Oh! A-Rob accidentally kneed the goalkeeper. That's 100% an accident. Oh. But he did knee the goalkeeper in the face. That's got to hurt. That's got to hurt. It was a knee to face. Ah. That was a hard hit, dude. This guy gets back up. He's a tough mother licker. Tough guy right there. So 18 minutes. We're getting close to the first hydration break. No, it's not A-Rob's fault. Like, A-Rob was running. The ball actually hit A-Rob in the face, and then A-Rob accidentally hit the goalkeeper, obviously, with his knee. But A-Rob was like confused and not even seeing what was going on. The backup goalkeeper for Bosnia is warming up, but I think the starting goalkeeper that got hit, he should be fine. Unless they put him in like a concussion protocol. Well, he's still down with ice on his face. He's good. He's going to stay. They gave him the okay sign, which is like the like button, which is what you guys should do right now. Hit the like button in this stream right now. 19 minutes here. And this video is brought to you by Underdog. If you want to play Underdog, the link will be in the description of this video, and you can use our promo code TACTICAL. The link is in the description for Underdog, all right? All right, 19 minutes here. 19 minutes. Goalkeeper was down. Looks like he's okay. Shameless plug. It's not a shameless plug. They're the sponsors. I have to plug them. Oh, you're talking about the like. Oh, Pulisic was pulled. That's a free kick for the U.S. Tillman, nope, doesn't take it. Pulisic was pulled. Dude, I'm telling you, it's all about the first goal. It's all about the first goal. We get that first goal, Bosnia will have to open up. It's kind of like the Switzerland game. Then Switzerland scored 4. We have to get this first goal. U.S. has the ball here, 20 minutes and 10 seconds. United States in possession again, which has been most of this game so far. The U.S. has created like maybe 2 good chances so far. Serginho Dest. Resets. Smart. McKinney. Not many options because we're not moving the ball fast enough. That's the problem. You have to be quicker with it because Bosnia is sitting extremely deep. Tim Ream finds Tillman. Tillman, one touch, gets ahead of the defense. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. That's a corner. Corner kick for the U.S. No one's calling a foul like that, you dipshit. No one's calling a foul. Like the Bosnian player is asking for a foul. You can't just give your ass to the opponent, drop, and then beg for a foul. Okay? You can't get a foul every time you're handed back shots. That's not how it works, right? You can't just turn your butt and hope they'll call a foul. That's not a foul. It just isn't a foul. Corner kick for the U.S. 21 minutes. Malik Tillman. Ball goes in. The goalkeeper was able to punch it away. The ball's out. Alex Freeman. Throws it to Balogun in the box. Oh, he was pushed a little bit. But again, the ref ain't calling those back shots. He's not calling it. A-Rob, what are we doing? Richards just kicks it out. Okay. A-Rob got tricked there with the bounce of the ball. "22 minutes. 22 minutes here. Bosnia wins the header. Jenko, Demirovic, and the ball goes back to the U.S. Guys, we got to get that goal, dude. Like Bosnia, they're not even trying to attack. That's what's wild. I mean, they had a few chances, especially off corners, right? But we have to score. Ball to Tillman. Oh, he lets it through. Balogun cuts inside. Balogun to Anthony Robinson. Robinson to Pulisic. And that's going to be a goal kick for Bosnia. St. Tack, calm down. We ain't France. I don't care what we are. I just want to go. I am calm. I'm very calm. I'm one of the most calm USMNT fans right now. But I just want to go. I just want that first goal. Preferably in the first half. Is it a hydration break? The first quarter is over. All right, that's the end of the first quarter right there. The first quarter is finally over here. United States 0. Bosnia also 0 so far here. Is Pete around? Yeah, Pete's here. Hey, Pete.
Hey, interesting first quarter. Bosnia doing exactly what we expected them to do. We're going to have to move the ball quicker than we're moving at a time.
Your mic is a little low. I couldn't hear you well.
Sorry. Yeah. I'll move it closer. Make sure I'm on the right mic too. Yeah. I think we have to move the ball a lot quicker right now. Still taking a little too long on the ball at times. And if you're going to break open a bunker like this, you've got to move that ball. It's like 1 and 2 touches to try to break them open. I think sometimes we're holding onto the ball a little too long. And they're just going to gain more confidence the longer this stays 0-0, and we're going to get more and more under pressure.
Yeah, chat, just so I know if it's not me, is Pete too? Yeah, they're saying your mic's too low.
Let me go in and out because
Yeah, go in and out. Yeah, they can't hear you. So what Pete was saying is essentially what I was saying as well here. We have to move the ball quicker. Bosnia they decided to not attack, right? They just want to defend. The issue with that is if we don't move the ball fast enough, You don't break that low block. You don't disorganize the defense, right? You need to disorganize the defense. And the way you do that is either you have a player like Lamine Yamal, Messi, a guy that can pull a magic trick out of nothing, or you move the ball quick so they can't organize, they can't reshape, they can't regroup. Say something, Pete.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
It's super low.
That's so weird. It's the exact mic I was using before I came in.
Yeah, I don't know what's
I can
going
turn
on.
up the sound a little bit, but
Yeah, mine is at 100 right now. I can't pull louder than what I am. But oh, I can hear myself. So you're the problem is you're not connected to the mic. I can hear myself with you.
it says it's this mic that I'm using. I
Testing,
can try plugging
testing.
in my earphones and see if that helps.
No, I think now. No, I can hear myself. I can hear myself. It definitely isn't. But anyhow, yeah, I can still hear myself here. Let me just put this here for 1 second. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, the game is back from the hydration break. It's a goal kick for Bosnia. Yeah, there was an echo too there. All right, ball goes long. Tyler Adams wins it. Bosnia's trying to recover it here, but okay, they still have it on the right side of the field. But Christian Pulisic recovers it for the U.S. That's probably nope. Bosnia gets the ball back down the right, and the U.S. is going all the way up to press Bosnia. They're not letting Bosnia play at all, even when they go back with the ball. Okay, we got it back. Pulisic. No foul. No foul called. Pete, I'm going to remove you here for 1 second because I can keep hearing myself every time I talk, okay?
Okay.
All right, free kick here for Bosnia. Free kick here for Bosnia. Saying, Tack, you might have Pete too low on the stream. That's not me, guys. I have it at 100. Before the game started, Pete's mic was fine. It's just something that's glitching there. His mic was fine in the pregame. Chris Richards with the ball here. Freeman's down. We get up Richards. Guys, Pochettino needs to talk to the players. We need to do like quick 1-2s. It has to be quick combination play. We're not going to break down this low block with this slow possession, just passing it back and forth. And I know, you guys are saying, relax. Yes, we are under control, but we haven't scored. That's the problem. We're under control. We're controlling possession, but we haven't scored. Because once we get that first goal and Bosnia has to open up, dude, and then we have space to attack, the floodgates will be open. Weston McKennie to Alex Freeman. Back to McKennie. We're about to hit 28 minutes here. Switch to play. Anthony Robinson will get it all the way down the left. Anthony Robinson kind of isolated here on a 1v1. What is A-Rob doing, dude? That's not your game, man. That's not your game. That is not your game. You're not a 1v1 player. We shouldn't be isolating Robinson. We should be isolating Christian Pulisic. Pulisic can beat his man on a 1v1. We should not be isolating Jedi Robinson. We should be isolating Christian Pulisic. But there you have it. Pete's here. Let's see. Pete, say something.
Is that better now?
Say it again.
Quiet.
Still very. I don't know if it's like quiet or now it's just more like I know your voice is your throat is killing you, so you're talking like
my
a little
throat
bit.
is killing me. I can't really get too much louder than this.
I think it's fine. I think it's more your voice. You're lower now, and there's no echo.
Yourself?
No echo. No echo. Christian Pulisic. Oh, Balogun. He might be through here down the left. Balogun on a 1v1. Oh, blow. He got hit. That might be a penalty. The ref didn't call it. Let's see what the VAR calls. Hold on. Yeah, they're saying your mic is still quiet. But, guys, it might be Pete's throat. Let's see if this is a penalty for the U.S. So, Balogun's not offside. He's not offside. He goes on a 1v1. I want to see it zoomed in if he actually got hit. Let's see. 1v1. He beats his man. Nah, they're never calling a penalty on that. They're never calling a penalty on that.
No, it's not a penalty.
No, guys, he's not calling a penalty on that, guys. There's some contact, but they're not calling a penalty on that. He should have just stayed up.
Yeah, why did he go down?
He had beat his man already. Yeah, no penalty called, guys. That's a throw in for Bosnia. And honestly, as much as I would love for it to be a penalty, that's not a penalty.
No.
Long throw. We win it. Pulisic inside to that. Oh, never mind. No, that's not a foul, ref. But he gave a foul to Bosnia here 30 minutes into the game. Say Pete, buy a new mic, not a New Jersey. Guys, the mic was fine before the game, guys.
Yeah, it's the exact same mic that I was in the pregame. I don't know why all of a sudden it's. Oh, hang on. Let me try a different browser. That's what I'll do.
Oh, that might be it. They're saying Tack is. I'm not that loud. I'm fine. I'm not loud. He's gonna try a different browser, and it probably will work. It usually has to be Google Chrome. 0-0 here at 31 minutes. I'll say this: the U.S. has been the better side, but I don't think we've created enough chances, in my opinion. Let's see. Say something.
How about now? Is that better?
Yes. And Balogun, go, 1-0. Let's fucking go. Balogun, 1-0, and he does the LeBron James. 1-0.
Oh, that's good pressing from Tillman to win that back.
Oh,
let's go. Let's go. Let's go. USA.
1-0.
USA. 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 Woo. They're saying it's off.
Why is he off? He's not? Oh, fuck. He's off. He's off.
Yeah, he's off by a foot.
Oh, crap.
But that's good. Momentum is building, right? You want that.
Yes.
Momentum is building.
It's something.
That was good work by Tillman to win that back.
Now let's try to get a goal in the first half. Let's get
Yeah,
the lead in the
let's
first
go.
half after that. So no goal. Fuck. That one goal, once we get it, Bosnia's going to have to open up. But he was off. Yeah, guys. It was rightfully so disallowed.
All right, Jack, I'll be in and out.
Yes, see you soon, Pete. Yeah, it was a good call from the ref. But look, it sucks that the goal is disallowed, but hopefully it builds some momentum for the U.S. and it makes Bosnia shake their boots a little bit. 32 minutes and 30 seconds here. Tyler Adams to Alex Freeman. Freeman to Serginho Dest. It was when we pressed. We need to keep pressing them. Oh, Dest, that's a bad move. But the U.S. recovers it. Oh, let's get it back. Let's get it back. Free kick for Bosnia. Yeah, when Bosnia is trying to build out of the back, we do have to press them. They clearly struggle on the ball. We have to press them. That will lead to bad giveaways. Every single time, it will lead to bad giveaways. Now, going through the super chats here real quick. Stephen Spadden saying, I think once we crack this defense, our guys will start to break the game open. I agree, but we have to score the first goal. I think once we score one, Bosnia will open up and there will be a lot of opportunities to score number 2, number 3, but we got to get that first goal. Kyler's saying, need one touch passes and movement to score. We have no chance to outmuscle these guys. We need some Joga Bonito to score. We just need to move the ball quick. Quick 1-2s, quick touches, quick combination play. If we hold and we get too many touches on it, I think only Pulisic should be the one taking extra touches if he goes on a 1v1. Bosnia tries to go long, cleared by Tim Ream. And Gamma Squared is saying USA doesn't look sharp, like the team that hasn't played for 2 weeks. I don't think we haven't not looked sharp. It's just we're playing a very physical team. It's the World Cup knockouts. The game are tough. I don't think we're not looking sharp. I think we're looking fine. I just don't think we're moving the ball fast enough. That's the only thing. Quick enough. Keeping tabs, saying passing without purpose, not an ounce of control. I don't know if it's without purpose. I think it's just too slow. McKennie pressing. Bosnia still has the ball. Des pressing. Balogun's going to press the goalkeeper. It's going to force Bosnia to go long. And that's what they do. And Freeman wins the header. Straight to Tillman. And Bosnia gets the ball back. And Fallen Phoenix is saying we have an aggressive press after the break now. we do need to keep pressing and pressing hard. Clearly, Bosnia does struggle every time there's pressure on the ball. They struggle every time there's pressure on the ball. Freeman, and that's a throw in for Bosnia. 34 minutes and 40 seconds. Bosnia with the throw in, goes back. They're trying to create something here. They go back once again. Someone in the chat is trying to make fun of the US, saying we're going to penalties. Come on, buddy. There's still a long game. We still have a lot of time. It's a long, long game. It's a long, long game. We need to get that first goal. Omar saying, did we peak early, Tack? Guys, listen, I'm going to say one thing here. I'm sure many of you have watched multiple World Cups, and you guys have seen many games in the knockouts so far. Unless you're France, there are no easy games. There are no easy games. I don't think we've peaked early. This is just a tough opponent. We talked to you guys about this being a tough game, and it's being a tough game right now. Now, we have controlled possession. We've been more goal dangerous. We had a goal disallowed. But again, we talked about how this was going to be a tough game. This is the World Cup knockout rounds. It's very tough to find a game that's easy. So it's going more or less how we would expect, a tough opponent. But once we get that one goal and they have to open up, it's a different game. Believe me, if we get a goal soon, you're going to see a completely different game once we get a goal. The game will change completely once we get a goal. The thing is, Bosnia right now is, in their opinion, they're winning. They want the draw. So they're winning right now, and they're just defending. Once we score and they have to start actually doing something, it's a different game. A-Rob, give it to Pulisic. A-Rob, what are you doing, dude? What is A-Rob doing? And Balogun was grabbed. Balogun was grabbed. I don't know if that's a penalty kick. I would have to check the replay. But Balogun was grabbed. Let's see. Cross goes in. I mean, the guy is hugging Balogun there. Usually refs don't call a pen there, but he was being grabbed. But usually refs don't call that a pen. I don't know what Anthony Robinson is doing. It's not the first time he does something stupid in this game. Long ball. Oh, Pulisic was pushed. Ref. Pulisic was pushed. All right. Bosnia with the ball here. Trying to go through, and the U.S. recovers with Tyler Adams to Serginho Dest. Dest quickly to, oh, McKennie. That's a bad ball from McKennie. And Bosnia recovers the ball once again. McKennie to Balogun. He's through. Balogun with the cross, and it doesn't reach Pulisic, and Bosnia is able to clear it. Just not strong enough from Balogun. And then Tyler Adams allegedly, supposedly fouled the Bosnian player. That did not look like a foul to me. This ref stinks, man. It's not a foul. Checking the replay here from Tyler. That's not a foul, dude. Like the whole grabbing arms on each other, it's the same grabbing that was on Balogun in the box. It's literally the same. And here's Bosnia. Press them. Bosnia trying to put it through. Oh, A-Rob, what are you doing, A-Rob? Oh, my God. A-Rob is struggling, dude. What was that? That scared me for a sec. He almost gave it to the Bosnian player to go on a 1v1 with Matt Freese. Pulisic to A-Rob. A-Rob is, my goodness. What are we doing, Robinson? McKennie out wide to Robinson. He'll get there. A-Rob, can you be a bit quicker with the fucking ball? Malik Tillman. In the box to Pulisic. Pulisic's through. Cross. Oh, why was nobody there? Nobody was there for Pulisic's cross. Come on, guys. Let's get a goal before halftime. That was a good play from Tillman and Pulisic. "39 minutes. Fallen Phoenix is saying 90% of our attacks come from the right. Well, we're very heavy down the right. We've been dangerous on both sides, but yes, we're much more heavy in possession towards the right with McKennie and Dest. Dest with a bad pass. Dest and McKennie, second time they have a bad combination play. We have to wake up, dude. But Tillman found Pulisic there. That ball from Pulisic was pretty damn dangerous. US trying to press. Bosnia just blast the ball up, of course. Every time we press, almost every time they give the ball away. Almost every time. They're saying Dest is playing well. He's doing okay. Him and McKennie had a few weird combination plays there, but he's doing okay. Like, A-Rob is the only one that I'm seeing that is not really playing well, Anthony Robinson. Tim Ream. To Robinson. And I'm not saying to bench Robinson. I'm not saying to take him out of the game either. Like, we need Jedi. We need Robinson. But I'm just saying, so far he hasn't played well. Alex Freeman. Freeman finds Balogun. See what Balogun can do here on a 1v1. Balogun. That's a free kick. Free kick for the US. And the Bosnian player is angry. Let's see what happened here. Yeah, he kind of just stepped on Balogun. He just stepped on Balogun. Steven Spot is saying, we have been bad in the second half this World Cup. I'm concerned. I'm not too concerned about that, Steven. It's not that we've been bad in the second half. It's that in the second half of games, we came in with a large lead, like 2-0, 3-0. So what happens in the second half, we got a little bit complacent. We're not up 2-3-0 here. I'm not too concerned about that in the second half. I'm really not. Those are different games. If honestly, it's something that that it's the perfect game to change that, right? That we struggled in second halves in the first two games because we had the lead and we got complacent. Cross goes in and Balogun can't hit it. That'll be a goal kick for Bosnia. Goal kick for Bosnia. Saying games like this that you should sub in Gio Reyna. Guys, look, if Gio plays the way he played in the group stage, he's not helping this game. He was one of the slowest players on the ball, taking way too many touches, being way too casual in possession. So if Gio plays the way he played in the group stage, this is not a game for him. Unfortunately, we don't really have that many options on the bench, do we? Bosnia now has the ball 42 minutes. Actually, almost 43. Almost 43. Trying to press Bosnia. They're trying to play out of the back here. Got 2 minutes to go here in the first half, plus added time. I'm going to assume it's going to be like 5 minutes added. Probably 5 minutes added. Bosnia with the ball. Freeman defending. Get it back, guys. Let's get it back. Let's get it back. Let's get it back. Let's press them. And they go back. Like, Bosnia they're happy with the 0-0 draw. They're holding possession, just trying to waste time at this point. Zero, 43 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, Bosnia now with the ball. We're almost at 40 minutes, 44. Bosnia just casually holding the ball right now, Bosnia. Just casually holding it. And they go back. Guys, let's move up the press. Let's move up the press. Move up the press. They're back with the goalkeeper. We press them now. They're going to go long. As I said, they went long. And Tim Ream wins it for the U.S. Tyler to Tillman. Tillman put a through ball to Balogun. Go Balogun. Go Balogun. Go Balogun. Go Balogun. It's a goal. Now it counts. Now it counts, motherfucker. Now it counts. 1-0 for the United States. Now it fucking counts. 1-0 for the United States. Balogun scores. We are up 1-0 at halftime. 1-0 for the United States of America. Now it counts. Now it counts. Bosnia kind of made a mistake, and Balogun took the opportunity, scored with his left foot. He hit the LeBron James. There's no way he's off now. Good ball from Tyler to Tillman. Tillman to Balogun. The defender messes up, and there you go. That's exactly what we needed before halftime. That is exactly what we needed before halftime. We're going to see a completely different game in the second half. We're going to see Bosnia open up. We're going to see Bosnia open up. It's going to be a completely different game. (1-0) for the United States in the 45th minute. Forwarding Balogun. What's that? Goal number 3 in the World Cup? Goal number 3 in the World Cup for Balogun. And as I said, 5 minutes added. 5 minutes added. That's goal number 3, right, for Balogun? ESG Soccer, watching that press creep stronger until they gave us the ball. Beautiful. Yes, our press has been very, very good. What happened to Tyler? Let me see if he's just wasting time, if he's okay. I kind of missed it. Tyler's still down. Hit his head. He could be wasting time also just to go to halftime with a 1-0 lead. Let's see what happened. That's the goal from the ref cam. Beautiful. Pass inside. Bosnia messes up with the clearance, and then Balogun gets the goal for the U.S. A well-deserved goal for the U.S. That was the team that actually came to play proper soccer. The U.S. men's national team came to play proper soccer. Pete's here. That was a much-needed goal, dude.
Much needed goal, man. I'm really hoping it takes some of the pressure off, some of the anxiety off now, and we really go out there and play the way we can play. That's the difference, having a striker like Balogun there who can take advantage of those moments, right? One scrappy ball, he's the first one to it, finishes it, 1-0. I hope Tyler Adams is going to be okay here.
Yeah, he's still down. I didn't see the hit. Was it on his head?
They didn't replay the hit, but Tyler doesn't look good. And remember, who do we have off the bench? Nobody.
Berhalter. That's not good.
Remember, we didn't bring Tanner Tessman?
Yep, I'm checking it now. Let me see the replay here. Yeah, I'm looking at the replay. It is a hard hit, but it's his shoulder. It's not his head. It's his shoulder. If it's a dislocated shoulder, sometimes you can play through it, sometimes you can't.
It was a completely off ball. Barge, though, who's nowhere near the ball.
Yeah, he's getting up. It's just a matter of there's two things here. It could be that he's actually hurt, or he's just wasting time just to go to halftime with a 1-0 lead, cooling off the game. What I really liked about our goal, Pete, was this. Bosnia was holding possession, right? And we slowly brought them back to their defensive side of the field. And when we got there, we smelled blood, pressed.
That was our
and they messed
trigger,
up with the long ball. We got it quick transition, goal.
Yeah. Well, he's standing up.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's not concussed.
No, he seems like he's okay. Yeah, he's saying he doesn't want to go off, but the ref said he has to come off and come back in. I'll say one thing too.
Hold this score then until halftime.
Well, he's going to come off and come back in 10 seconds. Does
he have to stay off for a minute at least?
I don't think so. Is it? Did they change
the rule is if you get medical attention, you have to stay off for a minute.
Now, what I'll say is just hold this lead. We're going to see a completely different second half because Bosnia's not going to sit deep needing a goal.
Yeah, I mean, I would be very surprised if they do, unless they just decide that's their strategy and they'll hit us on counters. But I would be very surprised if they do that.
But then we can just play that game. We're just passing the ball one way or another. We can just keep doing that forever if they want that.
Yeah.
Oh, so the ref is holding Tyler out for like, okay, he let him back in, Pete, like 10 seconds.
So
So it's not.
apparently, if they're saying, they might be right in the chat. If it's a head injury, that doesn't apply because they don't want people to keep trying to play through a head injury because they don't want to come out for a minute.
Yeah, so he's fine. He's
He
back
seems
already.
fine. He seems fine. Let's just hold this lead, go to halftime, and regroup. Very needed goal. Very needed goal because now Bosnia, the confidence that was really starting to build with them is kind of done, right? Like now they have to actually go score.
Yep.
Well done, Pulisic.
You know who I'm not liking in the first half? A-Rob.
Yeah. A-Rob has not been good. But once again, what's your option?
No. We ride with him till the end for sure. I'm
Yeah.
just saying he is not playing his best.
No, he's not having a good game.
No. And Sparty's saying, I appreciate the commentary and play-by-play. Driving without the stream. Oh, that sucks, dude. And it says, glad the United States knocked the door enough to finally kick the door down before half. Yes, and we had a goal disallowed. It's not a perfect game. The problem is it goes back to what we were saying. It's a World Cup knockout. These games are never easy, unless you're France, right? They're never easy. Oh, Pulisic got pulled.
Yeah, this is what Bosnia is going to keep doing. It's like I said during the Paraguay-Germany game that Paraguay is doing to Germany exactly what the Bosnia is going to try to do to us, and that's exactly it. It's exactly it.
So I think this might be the last play of the first half. A free kick here for the U.S., a dangerous free kick. If we can get a 2-0 lead here, even better.
We'll take it.
Even better, but it'll be a free kick here. Tillman will deliver it. Nope. A-Rob, long ball in. Nope, no one's there. That'll be a goal kick or throw in for Bosnia. Oh, we got it back. We got it back. Every time we press, they give it away, dude. We have to keep pressing them.
Yeah. No, we're playing well. The counter press is good. The pressing is good. We've been moving the ball a little bit quicker in the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, people were saying here in the chat, this is the game you need Gio Reyna. Dude, if Gio plays like the way he played in the first games, it's just too slow with the ball. It's not going to help with the low block if he plays that way.
Yeah. He had his chance against Turkey, and he didn't make the case for
he hit the post. Balogun just hit the post.
Oh, my God.
He's dangerous today, dude. He's very goal dangerous today.
Oh. Well, you know what? The momentum is there, right? It's almost actually Bosnia needs this halftime almost more than we do right now because Bosnia has to regroup. Right now, it's all us, right? It's all us.
Yeah, the only thing they had was like a corner kick that they shot on goal from the corner. That's all Bosnia had. And they had that long distance shot also from outside of the box that I thought Matt Freese was a little weird on that save. Like he hit it towards the middle of the box. But no, the momentum is all for us right now, and it's good. Go to halftime with the lead. Bosnia's going to open up. These players are going to have a lot more space in the second half, for sure. And I know a lot of people are concerned about our bench, but trust me, their bench ain't much better too, guys. It's like when it comes to benches, it's probably a similar level.
I mean, they've got Asmir and Tabakovic who could both come on.
Yes. And I would hope like Weah can help us. Like Weah is not that bad player that we saw. Like he's not that bad.
No, he's better than what he showed against Turkey.
I'll tell you one thing. I know this ref, Pete. He's from the Brazilian league. He's known for losing control of games. He sucks.
Oh, really?
Yes, he is losing control of this game.
Well, he also should have yellow carded that guy who pulled Pulisic's shirt.
No, he's terrible, Rafael Claus. Everyone hates him in Brazil. I don't know why he's in the World Cup. It's insane to me.
Well, even that other guy, our CONCACAF boy. What's his name?
Oh, yeah, he's there too. What's his name again?
Omar, I think. Omar something?
Millard saying Jesus Ferreira would have made that. Would have made what? The goal Balogun scored?
Not in a million years.
He wouldn't be there. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be there.
Ivan Barton. That's what it is.
Ivan Barton, yes.
Ivan Barton. Oh, he's the worst.
No, he's
The
bad.
worst.
Dude, I don't understand. Like Katya, the lady ref, she's like an assistant ref. She's better than him.
No, she's better. I like her a lot. She's a good ref.
It's saying this ref is a turd. Yeah, it's Rafael Claus. Pochettino, hermano, está americano. And that was from Death Card. And then Piers is saying, man, Tillman playing amazing again this game. Dude, Tillman has been top 2, top 3 player for the US this tournament.
Yes.
Um, he's been unbelievable.
Yeah. No, he's been very, very good.
He didn't get was he the one that pressed?
Yes. Well, on the offside goal he pressed. He also pressed on the goal he scored.
Oh, he put the through ball to Balogun that the defender fucked up. Yeah, Tillman has been a pleasant surprise because and by the way, guys, the first half just ended. He's been a pleasant surprise because usually he wouldn't show up for the US. And he
No.
kind of became a two-way player in this World Cup. He's defending,
Yes.
he's pressing, he's great on the ball.
Pochettino has really gotten the best out of Tillman. It started in the Gold Cup last year. Remember, we started to see signs of him improving, and then now we've seen him coming to that. So, boy, did we need that goal. That game was not going that well, right? Bosnia were doing a really good job of squeezing us, denying spaces between the lines, forcing us wide, forcing us into predictable crosses, predictable balls over the top, trying to get us to play individual. That goal should change things.
Yeah, one thing I want to say in the first half that I think needs to improve, we need to start finding ways to isolate Pulisic, because we were able to isolate like we isolated A-Rob like 2 or 3 times, right?
Yeah, it's because Pulisic came inside.
So we need him to maybe go a little bit out wide because he can beat these guys on 1v1 situation. It's not going to be A-Rob beating. A-Rob actually tripped all over his own legs when he tried to do that. But those situations, if you can isolate Pulisic, he's either going to blow by the guy or draw a foul. It's going to be one or the other. So we need to find more ways to do so. Now, overall, I would say we just keep playing the way we're playing.
Yeah, we're playing well. Bosnia do not have much of a threat. I think they will change some things, though. Maybe not right away. Maybe around the 60th minute, I expect Tabakovic and Esmir to come on if they need a goal. And we are going to have to be careful because 1-0 is nothing, right? 1-0 is nothing. We make a stupid pass. Like that one that A-Rob almost gave away. Begovic, he gave up on that play, right? So if he hadn't given up on that, that could have been 1-0 to them. So we got to be still obviously very, very careful. But the momentum is with us, and that should help with the confidence. And the confidence especially helps when you're trying to break down a team, right? You have more confidence to play around them, to play through them. So hopefully we stay focused, we stay sharp, we come out, we get one more, and then, try to put that game to bed.
Liability saying Pochettino putting on a clinic on how to break a low block. I don't think we never broke the low block. That was a good
That was
press.
off the press.
Yeah, we did not break the low block, to be honest. And I don't think we created enough. We created more than Bosnia. It's not even close, but
yeah,
we didn't create them. I don't think we broke the low block. What happened was we did. So just so you guys remember, the goal we scored, Bosnia had the ball for like a minute or two. They were passing it around, and we were slowly creeping up on them, creeping up. And then when the ball got to the goalkeeper, we pressed. So they went long. We got the ball back, and it was just a quick transition. It was Tyler Adams to Tillman. Tillman put a through ball. The defender didn't clear, and Balogun scored. So we did not break the low block.
No. But it was good counter pressing, which is a great attacking strategy and defensive strategy.
They're saying, would you rather have this referee or the CONCACAF referee? So the CONCACAF, I'm assuming you're talking about Ivan Barton. I would rather have this one. Ivan Barton is worse.
No one's as bad as Ivan Barton.
No, the thing with Ivan Barton is that every game that he refs, he becomes the main character.
Yes, and he wants that. He's like the Jesse Marsh of referees.
Yes. So this ref is just bad. Ivan Barton is like USA Sunday League level. That's what he is.
Yeah.
But with a big ego. He likes to be the center of attention. These refs are diabolical. We talked about it. He's a terrible ref. They're saying, bring on Sebastian Berhalter for Malik Tillman and let's put him away. It's like, he's joking.
What?
No, he's joking. Keeping tabs saying, good half, not great. Balogun needs to finish there. I think that's fair. It was good, not great, right?
Yeah. Decent to good.
And Spicy Jeff is saying 2,500 likes. I love the United States and my cookies. Jeff, you gotta stop baking naked. You gotta stop doing that, dude. At least that's what you told us you do, right? We wouldn't really know. Um, it's like, yeah, it's saying we dominated. No, we did dominate the first half. I think again, I don't think we created enough. I want us to create more, but it was a dominant performance. Like we gave them no chance, right?
No, they
Um,
had very little of the ball. They did very little with it. We created several half chances, one or two good chances. Look, we talked about the pressure, right? Before the game tack, we talked about what would happen if we didn't score early and how the pressure would start to build on us and that Bosnia was playing with house money. This goal is a sign of, despite the pressure building, we still kept doing the right things. We still kept putting the right pressure, counter pressing, pressing. We didn't let our mentality drop. There might be some nerves involved. I'm hoping that obviously this goal helps to help with some of those nerves. But look, this is what you got to do. You want to be a top team or a team that goes deep, you got to put away the Bosnias of the world, even when it's hard. And there are no easy games in this second round. Nobody has had it easy. Not, I mean, except France really put on a clinic there. But I don't think anybody's had it easy other than that. Brazil didn't have it easy. Germany definitely didn't have it easy. So
No, it's the World Cup knockout rounds. You even when you play an opponent that, from a technical standpoint, he's inferior to you, which is the case with Bosnia. They're a worse team than us from individual talent standpoint. It's the World Cup knockout rounds, dude. They probably watched hours and hours and hours of tape. They drew up a plan. They know how to try to. Both teams know each other so well. It's just tough. Now, here's the thing: you have a plan, like Mike Tyson said, until you get punched in the face. They
yeah,
got punched in the face because obviously their plan was to drag the 0-0 draw for as long as they could. And now it's not
I'm
0-0.
I'm sure they have a plan though. They knew they said they knew there was a very good chance the US was going to score on them. I know they have a plan. I'm
No,
very
no,
curious
no,
to
no.
see how we
They
handle that plan.
they have a plan, but it's not plan A anymore. You're moving
No,
out of it,
no, they've got to go to
right?
plan B now.
And obviously plan B doesn't play to their strengths. Plan A plays to their strengths. Plan B is not
Yeah.
going to be to their strengths. And for the US, you still stick to plan A. We play the way we were playing. We don't change that. And we try to get number 2. And once we get 2, they're going to open up even more. And then that's when you try to kill off the game. But so far, so good. Miller is saying the Jesus Ferreira joke is a Jesus Ferreira comment was a joke. Flo Balogun is the next level. Yes, it's not close, guys. Barcelona is saying, I know Balogun has scored for us, but is it fair to say that Tillman has been our first player so far? He's doing a lot of quiet work, great interplay. Yes, and let me remove this so you guys can see both of our beautiful faces. I would say the most beautiful faces on USMNT punditry, whether it is TV, YouTube. I don't think they come close. I am definitely better looking than Alexi Lalas and equally as tall as him. Um, but talking about Tillman, we talked about this in the post game, in the last game, actually, and many other games, how Tillman hasn't been getting the goal contributions, right? But I would argue that he might be our best player in the World Cup so far in terms of performance. I don't
Yeah.
think that's a crazy take.
No, I agree. I've been very happy with Tillman. Very happy with Tillman. I would like Pulisic to maybe start moving that ball a little quicker. Feels like sometimes, again, Pulisic still has a tendency from time to time to be like, I need to be the guy. It's like, you don't need to be the guy. You need to be one of the guys. And the more you're one of the guys, the more you will be the guy because we'll move that ball. Spaces will be opened up and then you'll get opportunities.
Yeah, and the other thing about this too with Malik Tillman is the problem with soccer, and this happens like, for example, last game when Sebastian Berhalter got a goal, everyone forgot about his overall performance. That wasn't good. It's similar to Brazil too. Casemiro had a shit game, but he scored a goal, so everything
Yeah.
was good, right? Tillman is the opposite. He's not scoring, not really getting an assist, even though technically the goal we scored, it was a half assist from Tillman. He was the one that put the through ball. Um, but his performances have been he's been the most important player there in the midfield. Um, he's doing the dirty work, he's pressing well, he's making the right passes. He set up Pulisic also in a ball there with a back heel pass that was wonderful.
A lot of
Um,
little flick-ons. That's what I really love about Tillman. Little flick-ons are so unpredictable, and they're very, very. That's what you really need to break down low block. You need something unpredictable and fast. You can't take a touch, look around, make a pass, take 1 or 2 touches, look around. You can't do that. You're not going to open up a low block that way. It's the quick 1-2s, the little flick-ons, the unpredictable things that they can't plan for. That's how you open up a low block.
he's looking like a Leverkusen player.
Yeah,
They're saying, how was that not a penalty? Which one are you talking about? I didn't see a penalty in any play.
the Balogun one.
That wasn't a penalty.
No.
Sean is saying, we love Katya. Make her the main official for more than actual officiating reason. She needs more airtime. Okay. Alexander saying, not joking. I can't watch Malik take another corner. Sebastian should have been starting. We need him. There's no way you're serious, dude.
Yeah, there's no way he can be serious.
Again, dude, if we're gonna go that route, we talked about this. If you're gonna bring a guy that just is only good for set pieces, then freaking David Beckham should be playing for England, and Andre Pirlo should have been playing for Italy.
Yeah.
Keeping tabs saying, you think that penalty stands if it was called first? No, it's not a penalty, guys. The VAR would have overturned it. And if they called that a penalty for the US, we would never beat the rigged allegations. It was not a penalty. Hope the United States don't get too comfortable and careless. Guys, it's a 1-0 lead. No one's getting comfortable.
There's nothing comfortable about this game.
No. I would be a little concerned if it was a 3-0 lead in the sense of us getting comfortable, not losing the game. But 1-0, there's absolutely no way we're going to get comfortable. There's no way. David Russia Dallas is saying Kobe Hernandez Foster should be subbed in for Jedi. What happened to that guy? Is he a professional player?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
JB saying Malik Tillman, man, with a crying face. Yes, he's been incredible. Bagel is saying first day at a new job, go USA. Congratulations on the new job. Hopefully it's a great one. Hopefully you're making a ton of money with your new job. And keeping tabs is saying Frodon scores the game winner. Do you apologize? He's injured.
He's not even on the bench.
Yeah.
I love how baked keeping tabs is. He's like, I think Brian McBride needs to do better with his shots.
When are we getting Wando in? We got Bell. Frankie's saying only way Bosnia scores is one major fuck up from the back line or a set piece, guys.
Yeah, or they bring on some younger, more attacking pieces in the second half. They can change the game and play a different way. There's pros and cons to that. Mm-hmm. They'll open up more, which means more space for Balogun and Pulisic and Tillman in behind.
Yeah, we need to get that second goal as soon as possible. And then Chris saying, good work, lads. Thank you very much, Chris, for the super chat. We got 3 more, and then we can talk about the second half. Live Long Gaming saying, Pete, you need an antenna so you don't get spoilers. Guys, he got an antenna.
I got 2 antennas. Neither of them had Telemundo or Fox.
It's an LA problem.
Yeah.
Balogun is testing their back line. Yes, Balogun is looking very goal dangerous this game. Wuxia Game Central saying, has Italy made it to the World Cup since Pirlo retired? No. They have not. Jeff Dallas is saying, let's see the stats, please. Thank you. Oh, we went through the stats. I put it here. It's 62% ball possession for the U.S., 38 for Bosnia. We had a 0.73 XG, so almost one. We had 5 shots. 1 of them was on target. We had 1 big chance. That's a high XG goal scoring opportunity. While Bosnia, they had 1 shot on target, which was actually technically they had 2, right? If you count that corner. Because it was the shot. Yeah, it was
the shot from Matt Freese and then the corner that was direct.
Yeah, they had 2 because that corner, the guy shot on goal. So, but again, guys, Bosnia didn't do anything in the first half. They had that 1 shot that, honestly, if Matt Freese lets that go in, you sub him in right there. You get him off if that goes in. Yeah,
that's bullshit.
And then the corner, it was a nice save from Matt Freese right there. Good recovery, but he also shouldn't concede that, an Olympico. No. So it was a dominant first half. We didn't really let Bosnia do much, if anything. And we had chances. We created a few, not enough, but created a few, and finally got a score against a very tough low block. Crew Kid is saying, I'm asking for 1 card, ref, just 1. He just forgot the cards. He's not giving anyone a card. Rafael, I told you guys, he likes to lose control of games. And what he's doing right now, he's going to lose control of this game. But moving on from this, Pete, for the second half, would you make any changes?
No. No, I wouldn't think about changes until it was at least 2-0 and maybe after the 70th minute.
So let's put it this way. 70th minute then. Let's say the game is playing out the way it is. Bosnia opens up a little bit. I would assume they have to do that at some point. Who are the first players you would even consider off the bench? I don't.
If it's 2-0 or 1-0?
1-0.
Oh, 1-0, I probably wouldn't make any changes. You make this game safe. No one's getting subbed out unless they have a terrible performance.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Would you consider Trusty for A-Rob at some point?
Yes, but if you need another goal, I would still leave A-Rob on the field. Look, A-Rob's not having a good game, but he can also pull something out of nowhere, a good cross. Trusty doesn't really offer much in the attack. So I wouldn't actually make any changes just yet.
Keeping tabs saying, name the nichiest USMNT player you can. I bet mine is more niche. So a niche USMNT player? I could go back. If you want recent
Jonathan
memory,
Lewis.
I was going to say Will Trapp because he was like the man for Berhalter. But if you want to go very, very niche, I'll go like Terrence Boyd.
Yeah. Aaron Johansson is another one.
Yes. If you want to go very niche, that's one, like Terrence
Gideon
Boyd.
Zalalem.
Yes, that's another one. Mix Diskerud. It's a little bit of a niche there. I wouldn't go Breck Shea. Breck Shea is very well known.
No. Breck Shea won a Gold Cup.
Yeah. He scored on Mexico. Joshua Da Silva saying, how do you get an antenna? Where do you put it? I just put it at the ceiling of my room here, my studio. I just put it at the ceiling and then I connected to the TV. That's all I did. I bought it at Walmart.
Something similar, but I have very few channels. I think because I live in the hills, so sometimes like you get a very bad reception in the hills, the same way you do with your phone. So I only had a few channels available to me.
Balogun scored one day after the Supreme Court upheld the birthright citizenship. That was a birthright goal.
That was a birthright goal, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Tack, I'm going to be in and out.
Okay. Thank you, keeping tabs. That is a niche player. Thank you, keeping tabs. Let's go back. Oh, the game started. They're saying Brooks Lennon. Yeah, Brooks Lennon is a niche player. Matthew Hoppy. That's a good one, too. Kyle Beckerman's not a niche player. Kyle Beckerman is not a niche player. All right, second half started. No changes for the United States. And from what I'm looking at here, no changes from Bosnia as well. No subs for either team. No subs. Birthright goal. All right, Bosnia here building out of the back. Let's see if we're going to continue an aggressive press. Let's try to get a goal before the last hydration break and then just control the game till the end. Malik Tillman. A-Rob. Bosnia heads it up. Balogun, nope. And Tillman doesn't get it. And we recover it with Tim Ream. Tyler Adams. To Pulisic. Nope. No, guys, that's not good enough. Let's get it back. Tim Ream with the ball. Second half has started here. Already a minute, 30 seconds in. Pulisic. Oh. That's a foul. Pulisic got hit from behind. Pulisic, back shot. Balogun. Balogun, quicker touches past the damn ball. Release it quicker. It looks like Bosnia will come out to play a bit more here in the second half. Right away from the first minute, a completely different approach already from Bosnia. They're going to come out a little bit more. And A-Rob just kicks the ball out of bounds. Throw in for Bosnia. Marcus Verkranis. That's a niche USMNT player right there. Reggie Cannon. Oh, Pulisic, he's through. Down the left. Christian Pulisic on a 1v1. Now 2 players on him. He gets across the Dest. And that's a corner for the U.S. Corner for the United States. We get our first corner here of the second half. Diego Luna. Diego Luna is not a niche player. That's not what keeping tabs meant when he said niche player. Diego Luna is a very well-known player. All right. Corner kick for the U.S., and it's A-Rob that's going to take it, not Tillman. A-Rob with the delivery. Richards. Okay. Goalie. Oops, that's not a foul. Goalie just kind of jumped over the Bosnian player. A-Rob Tim Ream, and the goalie will get it back. Tim Ream, drop, man. Drop. Larry Below saying, do you think we have something like the Azteca? We would have if we had something like the Azteca, we'd have a 12th man advantage like Mexico has been enjoying. I mean, we could try to do something like that in a college football stadium and bring like a college football atmosphere. It wouldn't be the same, right? Because just from a cultural standpoint, it's very different, right? The Mexican fan base with soccer is just completely different from anything we have. So I don't think it'll be the same, but we could maybe do it a little bit kind of like a college football environment. That's what I think. They're saying, dude, you're way behind. No, I'm not. I'm at minute 49, dude. There's no way I'm way behind. I'm at minute 49. There's no way I'm behind. I have an antenna. There's no way I'm behind. What's the call here with the ref? So he just called, yeah, Tillman's jersey was pulled. Tillman's jersey was pulled. I'm ahead. I'm from the future. I'm ahead of all of you. You will hear goal from me before you see it. Believe me. They're saying you're a tiny bit behind. There's no way, dude. I'm with the same timer that's on screen. Unless you're watching from an antenna, then there's maybe a lag from the internet. I have to be ahead. My timer is the same as the one on screen. I have a freaking antenna. I think, did Jenko get injured? It looks like Jenko felt something. Jenko felt something. He might be out. Was that his muscle injury? It looks like Esmir Bahakterovic will be on. Esmir is going to be subbed in. Oh, here's two more. Dax and Mix Discarud. Yeah, those are niche players as well. Dax and Mix Discarud. Dax is more of like a... Well, Dax... I don't know if I would call him niche. Like, he's very well known, especially in the MLS circle, right? Mix Discarud keeping tabs, that's definitely a very much niche player. Freddie Adu, no. Freddie Adu is not a niche player. All right. Substitutions here for Bosnia. See what's going on. Is Esmir on? I don't see Esmir on, unless he ran in and I didn't see it. Yeah, Esmir is on. Jenko's out. Esmir is on for Bosnia. The traitor. Esmir is on. I really, 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 really hope we knock out Esmir today. Knock him out. What he did was, I'm sorry, to me, it's unforgiving. You can play for whatever country you want, but he kind of used the United States for attention and then just bounced and went to Bosnia. And he could be playing for the U.S. Esmir is a good player. He's a good player, guys. All right, U.S. recovers the ball with Tillman. Tillman will go all the way back to Matt Freeze. And Bosnia is pressing now. Freeze, just clear it. There you go. There you go. Freeze clears it. Balogun, get it, Balogun. And the U.S. recovers with Tyler Adams to Alex Freeman. Freeman switches it to Tim Ream. Tim Ream with the ball. Keeping tabs, saying Donovan Pines. That is a very niche player right there. Donovan Pines. Tyler Adams tries to go long with Balogun. We'll see what we get out of this. The Bosnian player just kicks it out of bounds. That's a throw in for the U.S. Bosnia is definitely coming out to play now, unlike the first half. It's just more of a quality problem for them. Ball's back to Tim Ream. Tim Ream to Alex Freeman. Back to Tim Ream. Pulisic. Tillman. Oh, Tillman, that was a clean touch. Malik Tillman sends Balogun. Oh, the pass from Tillman wasn't great. But that first touch from Tillman, my God. My God. Malik Tillman, my goodness. All right, goal kick for Bosnia. I'll relax once we get that second goal, because then I know Bosnia will go into desperation mode, and then that's when we can kill off the game. But until we get that second goal, I cannot relax. I cannot relax. And Bosnia with the ball. Ball goes back 53 minutes and 40 seconds. Bosnia with the ball, trying to build out of the back. The U.S. presses. They just go long. They just go long, and the ball goes straight back to the United States for a throw-in. We have to keep pressing them. Keep pressing them. And then keeping tabs now saying Uli Yanez, Sebastian Soto. I know ball. These are USMNT niche players from 2021. Uli Yanez and Sebastian Soto. I think Sebastian Soto actually, I think he retired. I think Uli Yanez also retired. Matt Freeze with the ball. He'll try to go long for the U.S. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I don't love it, but that's fine. All right, Bosnia here with the ball. 54 minutes and 40 seconds. They're trying to build out of the back. This is the perfect time to press them. It's going to force them to go long or just a bad giveaway. They went long. As I said, they went long. In the U.S., A-Rob. Oh, my God, A-Rob. A-Rob's having a very rough day. Very rough day from A-Rob. And now he's caught off position against Izmir. Ball goes back. Bosnia with the ball. Cross is going to go in. Nope, that's a goal kick. A-Rob's having a very rough day. Hey, Pete.
This back line is looking shaky as hell.
A-Rob, dude.
On Izmir. Oof. They're also pressing us now, right? So this is plan B for Bosnia. They're coming to press. They're going to make our lives more difficult. They're going to let Izmir run at A-Rob and Reem. And A-Rob, man, this is a real stinker for him today. But again, what are our options?
No, we ride with him unless you want to get Trusty in at some point just for defensive solidity. He can play as like a deep left back.
Yeah.
But I think it's too early for that because we still need a guy that can attack.
No, yeah, you can't go defend for another half an hour. We're still trying to get a goal here.
Yes. I think if we get a second goal after the hydration break, I'm okay with it for 20 minutes.
Yes.
But A-Rob, yeah, he's dropping a little bit of a stinker here today. Which sucks because it's one of the positions we definitely don't have a back. There's a big drop. They're saying, oh, Scally can play there too. That is true.
Yeah. We kind of lost the momentum that we had going into halftime though. It's very it's very scrappy and not very functional. We look nervous also.
Which is weird. We got the lead, right?
Yeah. McKenny, come on. Yeah, there's no sense of like we're not passing the ball around. We're not doing all the things we were trying to do in the first. It's a different game and we have to adapt. Bosnia are coming out more. But when you get the ball, you still have to keep playing the same way. Move it quickly together. It's basically balls over Bosnia's back line and then chasing them down. We're going a little bit more direct. And I understand that because Bosnia's come out, but I just don't really think that's our strength. I don't mind a direct ball in behind, but a ball over the top and then like an attempted cross, I don't know. Yeah, Bosnia is starting to become the protagonist in this game.
Yeah, it's definitely more even here in the second half. They're actually taking the initiative. They also put a bit more technical players, right? Like Izmir. Yeah. Pulisic blows by one. Pulisic is over dribbling a little too much today. Pulisic hasn't been terrible, but this is not his best game.
No, he was much better against Paraguay. Come on, Pully. He's trying to do too much on his own. I'm not liking the look of this right now. We look rattled. Bosnia looks fired up, and we look rattled.
Well,
I'll see you.
I'll see you soon. The thing is, Bosnia clearly lacks quality, right? And that's what's helping us so far.
But one goal can come out of anywhere.
We need to be more dangerous in transition, though.
Yeah.
All right, see you soon, Pete. The Empire said Greg Berhalter would have parked the bus now. Well, he did that in the last World Cup. We get a lead, and then he just parks the bus. And then Keeping Tab said Nick Lima. That is definitely a niche player, Nick Lima. Nick Lima is definitely a best niche player. And here comes Bosnia. Is he not off? Cross goes in. Oh my God, Tim Ream just saved us right there. That was a dangerous cross from Bosnia. Okay, counterattack. Guys, counterattack. We have to be dangerous. See, the U.S. on a counterattack. Serginho Dest. Go at him. Go at him. Blows by one. Dest to Pulisic. We have to counterattack better than that. Like, Bosnia is giving you guys space now. We haven't been playing well in the second half of most games, right? That is a big thing. We have to kill off these opportunities. That was a good counterattack. Oh, God. I forgot to go to the bathroom at halftime. Good thing I'm wearing a diaper. Might just pee myself here. People think I'm joking, but I might be wearing a diaper. You'll never know. Okay. Bosnia with the ball. Bosnia still has it. We're letting Bosnia enjoy this game a little too much. A-Rob settles it to Pulisic. Pulisic, what are you doing? Dribbling back. A-Rob inside to Tyler. Tyler finds Balogun. Oh, Balogun loses the ball. Bosnia has the ball. We're letting Bosnia like the game a little too much. We're letting them like the game too much. I don't like this. Hopefully luck is on our side and we can pull a random goal here. But not the best second half so far for the U.S. Steven Spada saying second half. Always the second half. Yes. We're not looking like a good second half team in this World Cup. That's for sure. A-Rob goes long to Balogun. Gets hit. That's going to be a throw-in. What happened there? Oh, Balogun stomped the Bosnian player, but that was an accident. That's got to hurt, but that's an accident. That's not a red. That is not a red. No red was given. They were just kind of like tangled up. And then, yes, he does stomp him from behind, but that's entirely an accident. "61 minutes or so, over 15 minutes have gone by, still 1-0. Bosnia hasn't created much, but the U.S. also hasn't created shit in the second half. People are saying red. No, the ref didn't give. The ref, I don't think, even gave a foul. That's not a red, guys. That's not a red. It's not a red. But everyone, make sure to drop a like in the video. I don't know how many likes we have. I think the last game we hit 2,000 likes in the last one. Hopefully we do that again today. I don't know how many we are right now. We could possibly hit 2,000. We'll see. Right now we are at 1,600. We're getting there. We're getting there. People are saying red card. It's not a red card. The VAR is checking, but that's not a red card. It shouldn't be a red card. The ref is going to go check for a red card. That's not a red. They're going to go check. That's not a red, guys. That's an accidental. It's a yellow, guys. At worst, a yellow. It's 100% an accident. There's no way. The ref is checking, but it's an accident. He's trying to just step for the ball. He's trying to step for the ball. That's not a red, guys. If he was going to foul the player, they're just kind of fighting for it. It's an accident. There's no way. There's no way they give a red to that. Oh God. Let me see what he's gonna say. Hold on. Let me put mute here for a second. Putting mute to hear it. Oh my God, he gave Balogun a red. That is rigged, dude. That is not a red. Dude, he was going like they're tangled up together. I don't think that's a red, dude. I know he stomps it, but they're like tangled
I don't
up
think that's a red card either. I
a
don't think
yellow.
that's a red card either. I don't think that was intentional. It was not. Look, they're tangled up together. He's not even looking at him. Well, look, it doesn't matter. It's done. It's a red. He's going to miss this game, the rest of this game. We have to find a way to win this and then regroup.
My God, dude. Okay, we got 30 minutes here to go. A little less, but 30 with added time probably. I thought that was a red because a yellow. He does hit the player, it's true, but they're tangled up. You give him a yellow, just a warning.
I don't think he purposely tried to stamp on him. That's what would make it a red. Okay, so now this is a test of our mentality, right? This happened against Panama. What did we do? What did we do?
Good teams find a way to win.
Good teams find a way to win, right? Paraguay beat Turkey with a man down. We've got to find a way to win here. Now, Bosnia is going to get a lot of, motivation and confidence from this, and we have to hold on. We have to hold on.
Yes.
This is what you have to do.
And we can't also just give up on counterattacking. We could kill this game off on a counterattack. That's what we have to try to do.
Yeah.
Fucking shit, dude. Good save. And we have to know how to waste time too. Pete, can you take over here for 1 sec? I really need to go to the bathroom. Otherwise, I'm going to kill myself here.
No, we got to take the sting out of the game as much as possible. What on earth was that? Tim Ream. Tim Ream with the terrible clearance. I don't think that's a red card, guys. I can't see that being red. I don't think that was intentional. I think they got tangled up and it looks worse than it is. It's a little bit reckless, but I don't think it's a red. All right. So can we hold on? Can we hold on here? That's the question for this team. The last time this happened in Copa America, we couldn't hold on. Right? What are we going to do now? We're a little bit rattled, for sure. We're rattled mentally. Have to keep it together here.
Well, and also here's the thing. This is a game to gain also a morale boost. You pull off a win. You're man down. You pull it off. Like we said, it's the knockout rounds. You just have to find a way. Find a way to win. That's all it is. You already have the lead. Thank goodness it wasn't a red with a 0-0 draw. Now find a way to win. Zach saying Zardes would have had 4 goals by now. No, he wouldn't. Zardes. Dark saying goodbye, USMNT. I quit you. Why are you quitting? We're up 1-0.
Holy overreaction, sir.
We're up 1-0. Matt Freeze holds it. Fallen Phoenix. The Fox ref analyst stated he disagrees with the red. Yeah, it wasn't red. Said it was an accident and should have been a yellow. Stated it was not proper use of VAR. I agree 100%. I don't think that's a red.
I agree. I don't think it's a red either. But I tell you what, whenever they try to say it's rigged for the U.S., it's very obviously not.
No. Pulisic with the ball. And 422, thank you for the super chat. 422 says, Balogun suspended for the next game. Yes. We got to get the win first, but yes, Balogun is suspended for 1 game. Unless we appeal somehow. I don't know if that's possible.
I don't think it's possible at the World Cup.
No, also because it's a red card that we can't appeal like it's obviously not a red card. Like there's a case for it to be a red card, right?
Yeah.
Freeman loses the ball. Oh, God. And the U.S. recovers it with A-Rob. And Andre67 say, this ref sucks, so Balogun won't play the next game. No, he won't be available. We still have to win this game, guys. There's
Guys,
no
forget
next
about the
game.
next game right now. Stop talking about the next game. It's this game. We need to win this
Yeah.
game. Then we can talk about the next game. We haven't won this game yet.
Hydration break now. Hydration break. Give Haji a chance now. It's like, I don't know if that's the right sub, guys.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So does Balogun not? Guys, you keep sending super chats asking about the next game. Yes, if we advance, he's suspended for a game, but we have to win this game first. We're not there yet. It's not 2-0, it's not 3-0, it's 1-0. And we're playing man down, and there's going to be 20 more minutes plus added time. And this ref is a complete imbecile. And say, you said this ref is shit and makes it about him. He's a little bit like Ivan Barton, and he just did that.
Yeah.
He did just do that. They're saying that was a red. Guys, even the ref from outside, from the commentary booth, he said it's not a red.
Yeah. It's not a red. It's not a red. But look, it happened now. Can we control this? Can we get control? We can defend for 20 minutes, try to hit them in transition. We have to be very compact, make their lives very, very difficult. I'm sure they're going to throw more attackers on. I'm sure they are. They're going to try to really come at us now these last 20 minutes. So what Poch is saying to the boys now is like, guys, this is your opportunity to be heroes here. We are backs against the wall. We're 10 against 11. Can you hold on for 20 minutes? This is the mark of a good team. We talk about this team's mentality, right? Now, in the past, they've been mentally fragile. They have a chance here to prove us wrong, okay? A decision doesn't go our way. How are we going to respond? That is the question.
And Frankie's saying that red card confirms this sport is a joke. Well, the sport's not a joke, but bad refereeing is. Tack, did you wash your hands? That was quick. I 100% did not wash my hands. I have a game to watch. It was one of the quickest pisses of my life. And no, I didn't even think about washing my hands. That was the last thing going through my head. Ramon is saying, now the world will see why all Brazil is claustrophobic. Oh, because his name is
because of the referee.
They hate him there.
Yeah. He's there, Ivan Barton.
Yes. I don't know why he's in the World Cup. And we put him and Ivan Barton in the World Cup. Why? They're saying, Derek's saying, what a complete garbage of a decision. European referee being biased. He's Brazilian. He's not a European.
Yeah, he's Brazilian.
If they had an African or Asian referee, I do believe we will make it through. Yeah, I believe we'll make it through too, but we got to make it through now. Need Trump to revoke the ref's visa. Well, we don't have to go that far. 4 ups, Pete. 4 ups, fourth quarter. 4 ups. Last quarter here, guys. Last quarter of the game. Saying put Weah for the right-wing striker on a breakaway. Honestly, if it's the good version of Weah, that's not a terrible idea up top. What's the point of being the host if we're not going to get calls for us? Like, yeah, well, you're not supposed to get cheated for or against, even as a host. We don't want.
Let's hold on.
Yes,
mentality test.
We don't want them to cheat for us. We just don't want them to cheat against us.
Yeah.
But 4 ups. Let's go. 4 ups.
All right. Let's do this, boys.
Sub Trusty take off Pulisic. No. We need one guy up top because you keep one guy up top. 1, you're dangerous in transition. 2, you hold them back a little bit. So if you're going to put in Trusty, it has to be for A-Rob. And I'll probably consider that at some point. We need fresh legs at some point. That would probably be Trusty for A-Rob, and then maybe Weah to counterattack a little bit and track back. And here's Bosnia with the ball. Tillman presses. There you go. Careful, Tillman. Don't go all the way. Jeff Serrano saying, so potentially decapitating a player's body part, accident or not, it's a yellow, but covering your mouth is a full red. Rules are confusing. Well, the covering your mouth is because of the racism allegations, right? It's like he's saying something racist. It's to stop that, right? It was because, what's his name? Prestiani, right? Allegedly called, what's his name? Vinicius something racist. Now, they didn't really decapitate the player's leg. Balogun and the player there were getting tangled up in a play. And then, yes, Balogun does stomp on his ankle. So it is a foul, and Balogun should get a yellow for it. But that's about it. That's actually not a corner. That's actually not a corner. Didn't it hit Izmir? Gecko2 became a YouTube member. Thank you, Gecko2. Bosnia goes short. Izmir inside, and here comes Bosnia. Shot blocked. Clear by Pulisic. Bosnia still has it. Tyler will press the player a little bit back. Here comes Bosnia. They're still not creating much, but again, now they have complete control of the game, Bosnia. Long ball through. Matt Freese will come off the net. Freese, hold the ball. Slow the game down. Gekko2, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. Dynami Goku saying we need subs ASAP. We need soon. We need fresh legs soon. Dest with the ball for the US. Okay, this could be dangerous for the US. Serginho Dest to Alex Freeman. Back. We need to hold possession a little bit too to calm down the game. Sage saying, so does this mean Balogun can't play the next game? If so, we're screwed. Guys, we can't think about the next game yet. Yes, Balogun is suspended for a game, but we got to still win this one. Pulisic to McKennie. He's not going to reach it. He's not going to reach it. That's a goal kick for Bosnia. Goal kick for Bosnia. Nestor QA 1681 saying, what subs, what time would you make to hold? I would actually send Trusty. If he's fully fit and healthy, I would send Trusty for A-Rob. I would send Trusty. He'll help defend better on set pieces, and he can sit back and defend as a left back. And at some point, it's tricky, but I would consider maybe Tim Weah for Christian Pulisic up top. So Weah can track back, try to counterattack, fresh legs. That's about it. Those are the only subs I would consider, but probably Trusty for A-Rob like now. That one I would go now. Eric saying, let's go USA, we're winning. Yes, let's keep it up. We got 15 minutes here plus added time, so probably another 20 total. Another 20. Bosnia here with the ball. Fucking shit, dude. We're making this a lot harder than it has to be. 1-0 for the United States. I just want the game to end. I just want this over. Izmir with the ball down the right. Izmir versus Tillman. They actually played. No, they didn't play together. I don't think they played together at PSV. I think. No, I don't know. Bosnia with the ball. United States now sitting deep. Bosnia with the ball going forward. They try to find space down the right flank. They're going to try another cross. Cleared by A-Rob. Guys, got to get it out of there. Bosnia cuts inside, shoots. Blocked by Freeman. Let's celebrate. Let's get pumped, players. Come on. Start yelling at the Bosnian player's face. Do whatever the fuck you need to do. Get hyped. I don't know what you have to do. Just do what you got to do. At this point, it's win by all means necessary. If you end up having to punch a player, punch a player. I don't care anymore. I'm not for violence, but at this point, we don't care anymore. We just got to get the win. The U.S. recovers the ball. Tillman. Tillman still has it. Tim Ream to Pulisic. Let's go, Pulley. Let's go, Pulley. Go by one. Pulisic still has it. Fouled. Pulisic, roll on the floor. Roll on the floor. That's a... Finally, you're giving a yellow. Wait, what? He didn't give a yellow. He threw like a black tape. What's wrong with this ref? Is he stupid or something? The guy stopped the... Izmir stopped the counterattack. How is that not a yellow? The ref was paid. I just think he sucks, dude. I don't think he was paid. How's that not a yellow? He stopped the counterattack, right? Good job from Pulisic there. Good job from Pulisic. 77 minutes here. 77 minutes. Tim Ream tries to go long to Pulisic. Pulisic settles it. Let's go, Pulisic on a 1v1. Pulisic inside. Malik Tillman. Tillman. Oh, good ball to McKennie. McKennie with the ball. Sends it to Tillman. Oh, Pulisic. That's a goal. That's a goal. That's a goal. That's a goal. Fuck you, Bosnia. Oh, it doesn't count. It didn't count. It didn't count. Was he off? Let's see it again. Hold on. VAR checking. So it was a good play from Tillman to McKennie. McKennie with the cross. So far, so good. Tillman. Yeah, Pulisic was off. Pulisic was offside. He was off. It's unfortunate. But hey, we created the best chance there. Let's keep playing like this. Guys, he was offside. He was offside, guys. You know, when I think it's rigged, I call it, like the red card. To me, it was a mistake. But Pulisic was definitely offside. Tyler Adams, and that's a throw-in. Throw-in for the United States. The ref is losing control of the game, as expected. The ref is losing control of the game. Hey, A-Rob, let the guy waste time. Let the Bosnian coach, bald man, that looks a hell lot like Kingpin, let him waste time. If he wants to hold the ball, hold the ball. Dude, if he wants to hold your balls, let him hold your balls. That'll be a great way to waste time. Imagine he just grabs A-Rob's balls. You just waste time with it. Let him waste time. Bosnia just kicks it up. Heads it. They try to win it. A-Rob recovers for the U.S. A-Rob to Dest. Cuts inside. He was pulled. Did the ref call a foul? Dest was pulled. It's a foul. It's a foul for the United States. $80 minutes here. That's a foul, obviously. He grabbed Dest by the waist. Free kick for the United States. Should we take it direct? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, free kick here. Malik Tillman and A-Rob are on it. One thing I can tell you, we have learned that Pochettino does not trust our bench. He doesn't trust our bench because he hasn't made a single sub yet. Christopher saying, you think they can appeal the red card? That red card, I don't think they can appeal it because there's a case for it to be a red card. I don't think it's a red card, but there's a case, so I don't think they can appeal that one. And Ian Mason saying, Malik Tillman's so good, man. It's seriously like watching a different player compared to previous times with the U.S. men's national team. Yes, and hopefully he gets the goal here on a free kick because that'll be what we need right now. And he deserves it. If there's a player that deserves a goal, it's Malik Tillman. So he has a free kick here now. He deserves a goal. Let's see Tillman here. Tillman on the ball for the United States. Malik Tillman with the shot. Oh, fuck you, Bosnia! 2-0. Fuck you, Bosnia. 2-0. You can suck on that, you motherfuckers. 2-0 for the United States playing man down. Bye, Bosnia. You're done. 2-0 with less than 10 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. 10 minutes to go. We got the 2-0 lead. Oh, my God. 2-0, it had to be Tillman. I called it. I called it. I called it. I called it. I said it had to be Tillman. I knew it. Bye, Bosnia. You guys are out. 10 minutes to go here. 2-0. Good luck now. Good luck. Go back to Bosnia, wherever the fuck that is on the map. Go bully someone else's reporter now. Bye-bye. Ciao. Ciao. Bye, Bosnia. 2-0 for the United States, playing man down. 2-0. Now we just got to hold here a couple more minutes. My, oh my. As it stands, the United States will play Belgium. We'll play Belgium in the round of 16 as it stands. Cross goes in, freeze comes off his net. The ref got mad at Bosnia's coach, and now he's calling stuff for the U.S. Yeah, he took it personal. The ref took it personal. A-Rob to McKenny, bad ball from McKenny. A-Rob saying, suck it, ref. And SMG saying, Tillman, man at the match. Oh, easily. Easily Malik Tillman, man at the match. Easily. Easily the man at the match, Malik Tillman. Unbelievable performance from him. Honestly, like I said, he's been our best player in the World Cup. That goal was loading and he scored. Man, I love this sport so much sometimes. Sometimes I love it a little too much. I said this many times and I'll say it again. The human body has 206 bones, and right now I have 207. And I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of it at all. These are the moments we live for. Down a man, under pressure, we get a free kick, and Tillman, the man at the match, boom. Rock Bottom says, first Euro team we beat in a knockout round. Yes, first Euro team in knockout. First knockout win since 2002 also for the U.S. Unbelievable. Bend it like Tillman. What a free kick, dude. What a free kick. And then if Greg was still the coach, we would have bottled this game like against Panama. Yes, we would have. We would have. Didn't we have the lead against Panama? I think we did. I think we did. Malik Tillman clears it for the U.S., the man at the match right there. The head Troy is saying, now we have another reason to beat Belgium. Getting Balogun another game. Yes. We need to get Balogun another game. All right. Esmir throws it in. Esmir Bajakterovic dribbles inside. Still Bosnia with the ball. And Matt Freeze will hold it. Okay, so what's the call here? What's going on? Freeze is pretending he's injured. Matt Freeze was... No, he's just flopping. He's just flopping. The Bosnian player kind of touched him. Who would you rather we face, Mexico or England? Well, we're not playing either. And I don't know exactly what you mean by that question, Victims. I mean, England is always a special opponent, right? And we never lost to them in a World Cup. And Mexico's a derby, a rival. So I don't really know. I think we would have higher odds against Mexico, even though I like our odds against England. But I think I would want to play Mexico if I had to choose, but it's just not going to happen. So 2 subs for the U.S. Sebastian Berhalter's on. Sebastian Berhalter's on, and Ricardo Pepi's on. So who's off? Pulisic. Good effort today from Pulisic. Good effort. And justice for Abigail Velez, reporter who was bullied. Yes, justice for her. Goodbye, Bosnia. You guys bullied the wrong lady right there. So Sebastian Berhalter and I'm fine with these subs, dude. I'm fine with it. We have to just grind out the result here. 2-0 is wonderful. That's all we need. And Pepe needs a few minutes here too, because he's going to have to play against Belgium. Bosnia with the ball. Tillman tracking back. Tillman, don't get a card. Oh, that's our ball. It just hit the Bosnian player. That's our ball. Our ball. Yeah, dude, go fuck yourself too. Fuck you, you, and you, and you. All the players from Bosnia. Trying to make up a fake rivalry before the game. Load of crap. I'm glad they're out. AJ saying tariffs on Brazil for the ref's actions. Don't punish Brazil for this, ref. Punish FIFA. Infantino brought him. Don't punish Brazil. Pepe. Nope. Bosnia has the ball. Okay. Bosnia still with the ball. Bosnia hasn't done shit, dude. They've been playing man up and they don't do anything. Ball goes through. Bosnia still has a cross. Richards clears it. Tillman. They almost scored. Pepe, and what's the call? What's the call? How many minutes is this stupid, idiotic ref going to give to this game? How many minutes? Saying Pepe sucks. He's slow. He doesn't suck, guys. He's definitely it's a big drop off from Balogun, but he doesn't suck. How do you say 2-0 in Bosnian? I don't know. What language do they speak in Bosnia? Is Bosnian a language? What language do they speak? They're saying 10 minutes. There's no way he adds 10 minutes. There's no way. Cleared by Richards. Bosnia's still going at it. We hit minute 90 already. So we're going to go to added time, whatever amount of minutes this ref adds. A-Rob clears it. He probably should have subbed in Weah instead of Pepe, in my opinion. He added 10 minutes. He legit added 10 minutes. He added 10 minutes. Unfreaking believable. We should probably sub in Austin Trusty now. We should sub in Austin Trusty. Just sub him in also to waste some time and just have him, unless he's injured, right? We don't know if the ankle's still banged up. But 10 minutes, unbelievable. All right, 1 minute has gone by. So we got 9 more to go here with the 2-0 lead for the U.S. 9 more to go. Cleared again. Another cross from Bosnia. Cleared again. Bosnia still has the ball. 1 minute has gone by. 9 to go. Bosnia still at the ball. Let's go, Berhalter. Berhalter and Pepe, you guys got to run like hell right now. You just got subbed in. Esmir against Tillman. Esmir. Ball goes back. Cross goes in. Richards clears it again. Pepe fights for it. Doesn't do anything. Pepe does look a little slow. Here comes Bosnia with the ball. All right. We're almost there. We're almost there. Bosnia again. Shot. I just had a mini heart attack. That almost went in. That scared me for a second right there. Balls is saying Pepe sucks because he's slow. That boy runs around in cement shoes. He is slow. And Bosnia just had a shot, and it was kind of close. That was a little bit scary because if they scored here, they would still have 8 minutes. They would still have 8 minutes. That was a shaky moment there from Matt Freeze. Steven Spada say ref was paid. Honestly, ban this ref from all matches. No, now you know what to ban him from watching the sport. Well, I wouldn't say he was. I think he's just bad, dude. Like he's bad in Brazil as well. Pepe has the ball. Pepe to McKennie. McKennie with the ball to Berhalter. Berhalter with the ball. Reset. Smart from Berhalter. Reset the play. Reset the play. Good ball. Tyler Adams. Let's go, boys. Let's hold the ball as much as we can. We don't need to go anymore. Tyler Adams. Reset to Berhalter. Right decision. Berhalter. That's not a good pass. Oh, McKennie just bodied the shit out of the Bosnian player. All right, we hit 93. So 3 minutes have gone by. We have 7 minutes to go. 7 more minutes to go. Esmir. Back, and Bosnia has the ball. 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes here. My, oh my. We got 7 minutes to go to hold on to the 2-0 lead. So far, so good. We can even afford one mistake, but let's hold on to a clean sheet. Cleared by Tim Ream. Hold. Isn't that the meme? Hold. Hold. We got this. Long ball from Bosnia. Cleared again by A-Rob now. Tyler to Tillman. Tillman still has it. Oh, Tillman with the back heel to Pepe. Go, Pepe. Hold the ball up top. Hold the ball up top, Pepe. Finds McKenny. McKenny to Tyler. Tyler to Pepe. Hold the ball, Pepe. Hold the ball, guys. There you go. Clean, clean, clean. Tyler and Pepe. Good job. A-Rob to Pepe. Pepe holds it. Tillman blows by one. There you go. The man of the match. Good luck to you guys against Tillman. Tillman still has the ball. He's holding it. Foul! Tillman is so good. Tillman is so good. My goodness. Malik Tillman. My, oh my. All right. So now sub for the US here. We got 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go. Mario Pensantoni, thank you very much. That is, what is IRARS? Can Pochettino get Trump to call Infantino and reverse the red card? Could he? Yes. Will he? Probably not. Probably not. And guys, that's Argentina. Are you from Argentina? Are you from Argentina, actually? Because you're in Argentina right now. Oh, Pepe's through. He can't settle it, and Bosnia clears it. But the U.S. still has it with Alex Freeman. Freeman shoots it. Freeman, be patient, dude. Be patient. Be patient. There's no need for that. So Trump could call Infantino, but probably not going to do it. They're not going to reverse it. Even though I agree with all of you, we do need Balogun, but we're not going to have him against Belgium. Patrick is saying ba da 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 ba. Tillman loving goals. Oh, McDonald's commercial. Ba da ba ba ba. All right, we're hitting 96 minutes, so we got 4 more minutes to go. And here comes Bosnia, cleared by Berhalter. Good defense there from Berhalter. And then Freeman wins it. Freeman to Tyler. Tyler to Berhalter. Berhalter to, who's that? Gio. Berhalter tries to go long. That's fine. Finds Tillman. Tillman has it. Gio sent Tillman. He's on. Tillman's on. Tillman is on. And that's a throw in for the U.S. Imagine Tillman gets a brace. Imagine he gets a brace. 4 minutes to go. We got this. We got this. Three minutes and 30 seconds. At this point, I'm much more calm now. Now I'm much more calm. Saying Tillman has come so far since the Rangers day. Oh, yes, he has. He looks like a completely different player. Saying Haji's going to start with this performance. Yeah, I would probably take Haji. Haji over Pepe, man. Pepe's been mad, but of course, he was put in a tough situation here. Three minutes to go here. Guys, now it's under control. Look, I know I don't want to jinx it, but there's 3 minutes. Bosnia's not scoring 2 goals in 3 minutes, okay? Let's just call it as it is. The United States is advancing, has advanced at this point to the round of 16. This is not jinxing it, guys. I just want us to hold a clean sheet right now, but they're not. There's 2.5 minutes to go. It just ain't happening, right? This is the Bosnian team that I don't think they got a shot on target the whole game. Shot. Oh, that almost made me shit my pants. A long shot there from Bosnia, and it goes out of bounds. That's a goal kick. Goal kick for the United States. That was a dangerous shot from Bosnia. Yeah, I don't know if Matt Freese was on that or not. I really don't know. So 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. They're going to call game. Here comes Bosnia. They're going to try maybe another attack or two. Shot from Bosnia. It's out. We're looking a little shaky here at the end. Yeah. Did you guys see the play that Messi didn't get a red? Messi didn't get a red when he did the same thing as Balogun. It's kind of wild to me that with Messi, they protect it. Like, the US should appeal it. They should 100% appeal it. Right? So for Messi, they don't give a red. He stomped the player, but then for Balogun, he gets a red. The Bosnian player just went on Ream. You're just hitting the old man right there. That's game, guys. It should be done already. It should be done. Ref, just end the game. It's over. Rock Bottom saying Messi would get a penalty. Yeah, they would give Messi a penalty for that. It's insane. It's insane to me. And that's game. The United States will play Belgium in the round of 16. The boys play the second half man down. We are fucking through. We're going to the round of 16. Russell Crowe did it, our coach. We're going to go now to 11 Yanks. I got to go on Instagram real quick to post a short. Congratulations to all the players. They did it. The United States is through. And this video is brought to you by Underdog. Link to play is in the description. If you want to, use our promo code. If you want to play Underdog, link is in the description of this video. Subscribe. Tomorrow we have the 7 Things We Learned episode. Boy, this is a relief. I swear.